Okay. Anything else before we get started? Does anybody need to use a quick bathroom break or something like that?
I do. Give me a second.
Wait, question. How do
Yes.
you change your name in this? I've never done it before.
You
You
go
right-click
to
your
where
name.
it says. Well, yeah, you could either right-click your name, or you could go to where it says the Discord title, like the name of it. Click on that and go to Edit Server Profile. Click on that, and you could edit your name.
There we go. Got mine fixed.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be right back.
All right.
Okay, now while she's gone.
Chat, let it be known, gather time was 6:30, start time was 7, and she has been in this call since 6:25 bare minimum.
Yeah. Yeah, I would
Not
also
going
like
to the bathroom.
Yeah. Even I've gone to the bathroom, but now I've chugged like over half an energy drink and now I need to go back to the bathroom.
Sounds like an issue, not an issue.
Okay, now how do I... Hex, do you know OBS?
I do not.
Feck.
I do.
Wait a minute. I figured it out. I know how to...
I think my whole computer just died.
There you go, Hex. Are you happy with that?
Phenomenal.
Perfect.
I look gorgeous.
Fucking upside down is what you are. I love it.
And from an artist's perspective, the newly created implied lines create a better visual presentation of this scene itself.
Oh god, I hate the fact that I'm about to have to wear my headphones.
Oh, I just realized that I have a background list thing on my that I can put on as my image.
Okay, I'm back. Now that I have my headphones on, my computer is dying for some fucking reason.
Plug it in.
Your computer woke up and said, "No, not
Yeah.
today."
I choose EP times. But for example,
I choose chaos.
I had this video preloaded and now it's just fucking not working at all.
Your computer has chosen chaos.
Do I hear chaos?
How's chat doing today, by the way? Everybody all right?
There we go.
Drugs. Jugs are the only answer to that question.
Drugs.
Well, no, because how are we doing? Not what are we doing?
How are we doing? I got really high last night.
Well, all right then.
So
I realized
I'm recovering from that. I'm recovering from that.
I realized in my sweepings at work, nobody can hear me. So I practiced vocals for about 2 hours at work today.
It made
And
time go by faster, didn't it?
I realized as well that I could voice my character off my ethics professor from college.
Jack, there's no D12 in this set.
I told you might be missing a few.
I need a D12.
How badly?
How
do
is
you
he
need
supposed
a
to get
D12?
all of the flavors of
I don't
dice if
know.
he doesn't have the 12th flavor?
Why do you need a D12? You also don't have a D4, and you're not bitching about that.
Oh yeah, I need a D4 as well.
Well, I found your D4.
Can I also get a D2?
No, just flip a coin.
I don't have a coin to flip.
Go to Google.
Can I please have a D2?
Why do you... I can't give you a fucking coin. All my coins are in the kitchen.
Okay, I'll ask Fox for a D2 then.
Why do you need a D2?
I don't know. Complete the set.
No, because you're not getting a D12.
What do you mean I'm not getting a D12?
I don't have a D12 to give you.
Wait, I'm not supposed to use this dreidel to roll numbers?
Give me 1 minute.
Hey Hex,
I think
That's
Jack
my
might
name.
be bringing me a D12.
you know why I didn't choose wild as a sorcerer?
Repeat that again. My music was loud.
Do you know why I did not choose wild as a sorcerer?
Why?
Because a D100 would be used every spell I
Thank you.
cast.
I would.
So you have to buy the sphere. Phenomenal.
No,
I
I,
also
wouldn't. Jack would have to. Jack would have to roll a D100 if I went wild sorcerer.
Nice. I still do not understand how to roll D100s.
I'm sorry, what?
Funny
You roll
enough.
the 10 and
You
you
just
roll the
throw
one
it.
that singles.
I-
And
I've been told so many times how to add them up, but the 00 still confuses me.
It's 100.
Regardless,
Double zeros is max.
regardless, as the smartest man in the entire state of Texas, I have nothing
I'm
else to
so
say.
happy that his mic cut out because I
Honestly,
didn't
I
get the
believe
state.
that.
No, I didn't even. I just, as the man of Texas State, and I just shut up because I didn't have any funny punchline to retort with.
I mean, you could say your ideas are bigger.
Like everything in
Shut
Texas.
up. Shut up.
You know, as the tallest,
Why are we talking about this?
Why not?
Just being
As-
random.
Better
as the
question,
pickup truck
where do you
driving,
know what to
gun
talk about
toting,
it?
American Texan, red blooded, democratic, super Earth supremacist. Howdy.
Okay, now fucking sound is working again.
As a hillbilly / redneck, Arkansas here.
Wait, you're from Arkansas?
Yes.
Oh shit! I just got out of that hellhole.
Wait, it's pronounced Arkansas, not
Wait,
Arkansas?
you got out of the poverty state?
Yeah, I got out of the poverty state.
Is she out of the
Where's
bathroom
the
now?
poverty state? You can
Yes.
make so much
Okay.
money here.
Hi.
Yeah, Fox saved me from the poverty state. And then I brought my poverty here.
Oh my god.
I've been living here for so long.
It's
Oh, I need-
Dark
been
technician,
long.
I'm gonna bonk you for that.
Bonk who?
Who for what?
Dark technician in Jack's stream goes, my toast, which is dinner, is speaking to me. I can't understand it though. I think it's speaking French.
Oh my god.
Hi, Sal.
All right. So before we get started, do we have any questions, comments, concerns?
I
Do you
have.
love me?
No.
Do you love me?
I think the
Maybe.
main question is after the storyline, who goes first?
Me.
Jack, I only have one
know.
concern, and that's what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? What are we doing about that?
Nothing.
What about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Isn't that Phineas's pet?
What about our freedom and
Platypus.
democracy?
Okay, guys, come on. We're running late. Come on.
All right.
So about
Here's
that
one of
Homestuck.
So
funny
serious.
thing.
No, don't get me started.
Don't get you stuck on Homestuck. Nice.
Shut-
Hey, Jack.
Oh my! Can't we please? Okay, do we have any questions
No, this is a
resorting to
this
the
is a legit
game?
question. This is a legit question.
My God, what is it?
Because I have a webcam, can I just roll my dice and not send you a picture?
Yeah, I said that's why I want people to have webcams, is so I could see the dice roll. I don't care if it's on you. I just want to see the dice roll.
Okay. Okay.
I also
Then-
do have a legitimate
then-
question.
Yeah, what's the question?
Why haven't we started yet?
Okay, so if you are rolling dice online, share the dice roller. Start screen sharing it. Blah, 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 blah. Get it out now
Blah,
before
blah,
I start
blah, blah.
describing shit.
I've already got
So,
all my dice out. And
Since
ready
I
to
have
Hex,
normal
that is
dice,
paint. Hex, that is MS Paint. That is not a dice roller. Thank you, Yeti.
Also, my character sheet here, so I'll be switching to this too.
Yeah, he was about to just start drawing dice up and just putting numbers on them.
Oh my God.
Plenty of love in here,
Fantastic.
Jack.
I'm so concerned for my own well-being.
Good.
I'm glad.
I'm just going to take a picture of my dice since I have normal dice.
No, you're going to do as I say.
I don't. What? Okay.
And you did say to.
It's either that or I'm going to come out there and go look at you roll dice. Or Davina can, and you know, there you go.
You're DM. Your responsibility.
Oh yeah, it is my responsibility. Davina, as your DM, go look at her dice rolls.
What do I get? Do I get inspiration?
And you're gonna
I'll
be
give you a gold.
inspired
I'll
to
give
play.
I'll give you a gold piece for every time that she does.
Not worth it.
I don't know, man. That can build up over time.
Alright, I have my.
Okay,
screen share.
fantastic.
Wait.
Fantastic.
What about the multiplication factor for every time you successfully do it?
Oh God, Yeti, no Yeti, fucking Shadow, be quiet.
I'm the man of the spreadsheets.
Yeti, no! What did I do? Sorry, force of habit.
It really was force of habit too. It really was. I'm sorry, Yeti.
I don't know how it's supposed to happen. I haven't fucking hanging out with you in a while.
Yeah, we need to fix that. Maybe we can hang out later tonight after D&D. Okay, so. Oh, fuck. How am I going to get this started? For all of those watching, this is Mayamora. Mayamora is a world in which that I have created myself. There is aspects of homebrew involved in this campaign, so if something does not seem right, it is probably because I have dictated it to not be as such. So please, don't raise me. Now, starting the campaign. Welcome to session 1. Hex, I'm going to kill you.
I didn't say a word.
I know you didn't, but the fucking bot did.
The bot was not under my control.
You're the one who redeemed the point. Okay, moving on. So,
Session 0.
okay, so that's starting off. Do we have any comments, questions, or concerns about the campaign before we get started?
Caxie had one. I thought this was session 0.
This is session 1. Session 0 was us putting shit together.
Did I miss session 0? What the fuck?
No, you
No,
were
that
helping
was-
Shadow create
Yeah,
their
you helped Shadow.
character.
That was session 0.
Understood.
Anything else?
Yep.
Speak now or forever hold your peace or your pizza.
You're
I did not bring
What do you got?
pizza.
I had a
Oh, I
pizza.
want some pizza.
Okay,
Something silence is consent.
cool. Yeah. Good. Silence is consent. Moving forward.
Only here. Let's make that clear to the chat. We're only talking about the context of this game.
Silence is consent only here. Duct tapes all your mouth shut. Now be a good little player and do as I say. Okay. Now.
I cast knock on my duct tape.
Can't really knock you for that.
No, stop. My inner player is trying to figure out if that would actually work or not. Stop. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Okay, great. Now, all of you are, just so you're aware, all of you are in a caravan right now. Reasons for why you're in said caravan, completely unknown to each other, only you understand why.
Ding.
But yeah, somebody's bedinging. Starting off, do we want to do any form of character introductions? Now that people have more or less wrapped their characters around? Or do you just want it to be more of a natural flow throughout the session?
I think a verbal description is in order.
A verbal
Yeah, just
description.
describe what your characters are supposed to look like.
Okay. Who wants to start us off?
I
I think you should introduce your character, Jack.
Yes, I am the supreme being of the world.
He's all gods and nothing else.
I am everything in which you are not.
Damn.
Moving
You
on.
didn't take that?
Jack, if you're everything we're not, does that mean that you're stable and successful?
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay, great. Hex, since you open your mouth, how about you start?
What if I don't want to talk anymore?
Too
Have you ever
bad.
considered my
You
feelings?
Fuck your
Regardless, Varik, I will repost his image in general, and if you want to throw him up on stream, I do not mind. An anthropomorphic bird. Crazy. Based on Hispanian O'Reilly, a bird from Haiti. with black and yellow feathers, great plumage, wide wings, and a large tail. Fully capable of flight, he stands near around 3 feet tall, lightweight, smiling, and keeping to himself.
I have a serious
doesn't-
question.
You can answer. Get an answer.
Okay, great. Are they actually that tiny? I thought they were much bigger.
Am I
think he said-
stupid?
This is Hex's character, by the way. chat.
IV Tools, Era Krokra.
Are they meant to be that short? I was about to say, what is it with Hex and short characters? And I was like, wait a minute. I thought they were bigger.
Wait, short character? So, like, small as in a volley?
We're not
No.
doing space chickens.
But space chickens taste so good though.
What are you, a Rex?
Yes.
I'm a fox. We eat chickens. What do you expect?
Practically a Rex.
Practically Rex, yes.
Oh, they're about 5 feet tall. Well,
Yeah,
fuck.
I was
He
about
is
to
around 4'10".
4'10".
They're
Okay.
throwing noodles at the wall and hoping they stick, and man, is it making a mess.
Great. Okay, this is what he looks like, chat. Oh my god, why did it blow up that large? No, stop.
That's what she said.
Yes.
It's
Thank
blowing
you.
up.
My goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Okay,
It's going
great.
viral, guys.
Anything,
views.
anything else, Hex?
He carries items with him on belts and his ropes, which are also equally black as his feathers, and his backpack he wears over top it all. That is all.
Is all.
I have no more punchlines, no more jokes.
Okay,
I present
Yes, sir.
myself.
fantastic. Who's next?
Let's see, I guess I can go.
Okay, go ahead, Yeti.
So my character is what's the fucking name? I don't know it.
Mr. Stewart's.
The real Stewart's. Stewart's. He is a battle medic. Currently, he looks like as a human male with some straight or like black hair. It's not really messy, but not quite like set. 5 o'clock shadow kind of deal.
How old is he?
About 25 years old.
Okay.
He's been around a bit. And you can tell from, how he presents himself that he's seen, he's seen a couple things in his life. Yeah, he's a battle medic and kind of like bulky, but not too bulky kind of deal. I don't know what to say.
Okay, so he's got a lean build. Gotcha.
Yeah.
White Caucasian male, brown to black hair,
Yeah, like
mid
hazel eyes.
20s, hazel eyes. Okay, cool. So
It's
every
like-
wannabe fuckboy. Gotcha.
Exact. No. Yeah, kind of. He's like the wannabe fuckboy going to trying to be like Joel from Last of Us.
Damn.
I can appreciate that. I appreciate the effort. Let's go. Okay, who's next? You're gonna have to get me a picture of that, Yeti.
I don't have one.
Google. Okay.
Google.
So who's next?
Okay, let me just go Uncharted and just put Nathan Drake with a 5 o'clock
Shadow. How about you? How about you go next, Shadow?
Rain is a young 16-year-old tabaxi with marbled gray and black fur. He has one cobalt blue eye. The other one is a magic orb that was socketed into his eye. His tail matches his fur color except for the tip, which is black, and he is lithe and lean in body shape.
Okay.
He's about 5'2" and weighs 110.
Go. I like it. And Erica or Davina? Who's
I'll
next?
go.
Oh
since
my
you said
god,
name.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. So, my character is an astral elf. Her name is Eris. She looks 21, but she's actually 173 years old. She is 5'3". She has pale white skin because she's been in the astral plane most of her life. Her eyes are silver. She has black hair. She has a moon tattoo on her chest that she has to correspond with her class, which is a moon cleric. She has a heirloom that her mother gave her. That's a hair ornament that she wears like a crown, and she has scars upon her back and her arms due to a event from her childhood.
Do I
I'm
anybody
gonna
here over the size of 5'5"?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jack. When I heard Queen detail her character, I'm just sitting here like, it sounds like Sinbad in the Seven Seas all over again. Eris.
It does.
Look, I was going to be a chaotic. I was trying to get Jack to agree to let me be a chaotic evil cleric, but he said no.
No
So-
evil
and he wouldn't
characters
allow-
in my campaign.
And he wouldn't allow me to use my Discord name, like chaotic, as my name. So, in order to bypass that, I did Eris.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Also, my character is like, I'm gonna say 5'10" and call it good there.
Okay, cool. So you're 5'10". Great. I have somebody over 5'5". Let's go. I don't have
Yeah,
midgets.
that's regular.
You're so adorable.
Let's go.
Can't help but a rolls for sides and weight.
Okay, Davina, your turn.
Alicia Warren. She is a 20-year-old black lab beast folk. She wears a dark red cloak, brown leather gloves, common travel clothes of white blouse and black trousers held up by a leather belt. And as far as notable things go, she wears a very ornate golden ring with a ruby gem in the band. The gem has an insignia scratched into it. And for the record, Jack, she is 5'9".
Fantastic! More people!
I shoot your legs out, and now you're
Wait, so
finally
you're
5'5" again.
If you're under 5'5", you're not people, Jack? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just like everyone so far has been
people
like
under
fucking
5'9"
midgets.
aren't people? No!
No, I've just been dealing with fucking midgets. I have like 2 people over the size of 5'5", and I'm just like, okay, cool, I can work with this. Otherwise, I had nothing but bad jokes in my head the whole time.
You have bad jokes now because of how tall I am.
Keep waiting for the other person in our party to be like, nope, there can only be one, and just fucking kneecap me.
There can only be one tall person. Or better yet, watch one of the midgets do it. There you go. Kneecap him. He's like, no, get back down to my level. Okay.
How's the weather down there? You
Oh,
tell
it's
me!
up so low.
Okay, now, that being said, and this all being started, you've all pleasantly introduced each other. Okay, so, time to set the scene. You guys have been stuck on a caravan for about 2 days now. You have been traveling from the coast because a lot of this is mostly just refugees, a couple of farmers, just odds and ends of people from across the globe, all looking to start life in a new city that is up and coming in the continent of Ubrin. Alicia, Eris, you guys were contracted by an adventurers guild to guide and protect the caravan, while everybody else is in the caravan moving from one place to another, for your own reasons. Your life starts on a wagon, sitting in a nice summer day. The heat, thankfully, mellowed out with a nice cool breeze as it goes through your combined fur and your hair. You see kids running amok in the dirt road along the sides and ahead of you guys. Nothing but open fields stretch for miles and miles. The occasional dragonfly and butterfly, maybe the occasional bird flying on by, casting a light shadow. Alicia, Eris, you guys sit at the front of the pack. On your horses, beast folk and human alike. What do you do?
Well, I don't know about Alicia over there, but I'm just currently just enjoying the calm breeze and just enjoying how nice of a day it is.
I'm sipping from a cup. Just sipping some water.
Just random cup, no flask, nothing.
No, it's my bottomless cup. I'm
Your
sipping
bottomless
water.
mug, yeah, that's right. For those of you who don't know, Alicia, the Black Labrador, I believe, right? Labrador?
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Labrador, just sitting back on top of a nice brown stallion, just drinks from a mug that seems to refill itself with whatever liquid could possibly just, you know, blah, 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 for whatever liquid that they want, essentially. I don't think it has any confinements on what liquid you want to have in it.
It just says it can hold up to 30 gallons of any liquid.
Yeah. So
Do not let that man near a soda fountain, for Jesus Christ's sake.
yeah, I'm fucking right.
Don't let
Does it
them be
refill
near-
itself over
Yo,
time,
can I have
or
a
is
cup
it
of
something you
soda?
have to
Yes,
fill
but
in?
only one.
Is it something that you have to like refill, or does it refill itself?
No, I have to actively fill the cup.
Oh god. Oh shit, that's so weird.
It's like 10
So-
gallons. Like,
At
Even-
some point, we just found a river, and I just held the cup underwater, let the current fill it up for a while.
20 minutes later, what are you doing? Filling up my cup!
that's the way out.
An hour later, what are you doing? Filling up my cup!
I'm just sitting over here waiting, filing my
Of course.
nails.
Of course, I'm not, you know, dumb. I boiled the water for 30 hours before I started drinking this. You know, let all 30 gallons purify.
Yeah.
Find the right river, or at least creek, and the water is pure.
I don't want to risk prions.
Well, doesn't
You've never
I-
drank ranch
So,
water.
okay, let me put it like this. Somebody on the caravan knows purified food and drink, so you're good there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I would say that you're good there.
I would hope that our cleric did, but
Who knows?
she didn't take much support.
Oh my. Oh no.
First of all,
Metagaming.
So, that being said, as you guys sit on your horses just casually looking out, it's been about 2 days since you guys left the coast. You have about another day and a half's worth of travel. These are pretty empty lands. Not much happens in the continent of Ubrin in terms of bandits and stuff like that. But, you know, hey, it's a quick paycheck to get you by. You haven't had much business going on monster hunting. You guys have been doing the adventure biz for about a year and a half now. You haven't seen anything since you've left the coast, which, again, is not abnormal. But you also wonder why, you know, this is a large caravan for just 5 people to guard and maintain. It's eerie, almost. The guild just kind of handed you guys a ticket of reassignment, said, here you go. Just escort refugees and farmers and so on and so forth to the city of Bin. A little history on the city of Bin. Bin, again, is an up-and-coming city rich with nothing but farmlands. It has grown recently over the years up to a total of about maybe 200-300 people. It has been taking refugees from the Great War in the West. For those of you who don't know, the Great War is the war between the North and South capitals of the West Continent against racism and slavery of beast kind. While here in Ubrin, it is more of a monarchy. Beast kind and humankind tend to go hand in hand. There is bits of slavery, that most of the time beast folk is what fall into for not, say, paying a form of debt, or they've contracted their lives into it. There are some human slaves, yes, but slavery is very much legal.
So, okay, I did spend a good bit of time traveling in the earlier years. Could I try and recall anything about Ben a little more distinct to the city? Something that might not have made it into just general knowledge.
Roll me a history check.
Alright. Oh,
Yeah, that's not a good roll to start the campaign off with.
no, it's not. My history is a +0, so that's just a 2.
That's a 2. You've gone through Ben once.
I think.
Yeah, you've gone through Ben once. It's so small you could throw a stick to the other side.
Was that Ben or was that Den?
Yeah, yeah.
I then know.
Yeti, you find
Yes.
your character sitting on top of a wagon, just guiding the horses along. Not your first time driving a carriage.
Okay.
You have kids running along your sides, petting the horses. You occasionally have to, like, snap your fingers at them to make them stop, as to not spook them. On the back of your wagon, you carry a... Oh, sorry. You carry a decent amount of supplies. Your wagon controls the food, it has the bedrolls and the tents for whenever it is you need to make camp. Sitting on top of it all is Varik. This bat-like creature that just, you have no idea who this person is. They're definitely out of the ordinary to be, this far up north, especially in Ubrin. You don't really see bat folk all that commonly.
He's not a bat, Jack.
Oh, he's not a bat. What is he again?
That's
No,
that's
he's a-
CJ.
That's Sejic, I'm sorry.
He's an
Sejic is the
alpaca.
bat.
He's a little
That's
tiny
right. Yeah, Eric
bird.
Cocker, I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
I thought you just said bat
character.
creature. I thought
Yeah.
that bat creature was just like an insult to make
Yeah.
fun of me as the creature of the party.
Yeah, no. Eric Cochran. Yeah. Bird people. Still, regardless, still too far north. Still too
Okay.
far north. I'm so sorry.
You're not.
I have not had
You
enough
are.
caffeine yet. I have not had enough caffeine yet.
Remember my character. Just think, he is a big fat chicken.
Chicken.
Mm.
All right.
And walking alongside the carriage as well is you see a hooded figure. I almost said Khajiit for a second. Tabaxi. Just seemed to wander out of nowhere. You don't remember even picking this person up. They just kind of appeared.
I know with the
And by the way,
Adventurers Guild, right? I'm separate from them.
you're not part of the Adventurers Guild. You are a refugee.
Okay. Yeah.
However, you have worked with the Adventurers Guild. You have just not been registered in the Adventurers Guild here in Ubrin.
Got it. Just wanted to make sure.
Yes, so your carriage is directly behind Alicia and Eris. Because you carry the supplies. You're at the front of that pack.
Okay. Cool. I just
This is
gonna
your-
ask the
Go ahead.
little birdie behind me. What brings you to this side of the continents?
I am visiting friends and looking for new ones. And you?
Just trying to learn more to help with the people in need.
Not too
seen,
dissimilar.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many of your kind around here. It's very nice. A nice change of pace.
Yeah. Not very many me around left.
Nice,
Anyway,
that's all.
it's alright.
Well, you're in good company now, friend.
I'm glad to hear it.
You need anything? Let me know. We have plenty of supplies. At least to get us down to was it Bryn? Was it
Bin.
Ben?
Literally, it's Bin. B-I-N.
Can
Oh,
you point out on the map, Jack, so it's the easternmost continent, right?
You want me to put it on the map? Well, here's the issue with that. I'm not streaming the fucking map.
Oh no, but I have it on my end. So.
Yeah, I know. Give me like 1 second. Okay, so you see on the easternmost continent, you see that city very up there towards the top near the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bin is that little city off to the left.
And we're going to Bin.
You are going to Bin. You
From
are
the
not
coast or from the big city?
from the coast. A little north, a little more north. Yeah, up there. Yes. That is where you were going. For those of you looking at Hex's stream, that's pretty much how it looks.
got it. And then one last thing, I'm just gonna, look over to the mysterious fellow and just be like, "How about you, my mysterious accomplice? First of all, where'd you come from? Because I don't remember seeing you here at the start." Can you at least nod your head yes or no? Did you mean us any ill intention?
Shadow, he's talking to you. I can't hear Shadow at all. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Okay.
I didn't hear
You know
Shadow
what?
at all. I'm sorry. One more time, please.
He stayed quiet, and after the second question, he just shook his head no. So that does not mean us any harm.
Okay.
And like, I'll take your word for it. You seem more like the silent type, so I'll leave you be. Just know if you do try anything, there'll be no mercy shown.
Why the fuck you gotta be so mean?
I don't know this guy, just a mysterious guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
May I let it begin?
Caravan full
Just
of
because
rescues.
Yeti seems threatening to my character, I'm just gonna move to the other side of the caravan.
Yeah. He's just gonna fall to the back. Gotcha.
Can I
I'm gonna just watch him.
seek the intentions of that? Is it for safety? Is it for danger?
Are
Is
you
it for...
are you asking to insight check the tabaxi?
Yes, I would love to insight check.
Insight check the tabaxi.
All right, insight. I will roll normal. That 20 crit.
Fucking Christ, nat 20. So 26. Rain, are you like do you want to kill the party?
Are you
No.
well, I'm asking, are you
Evil?
running away in fear? Are you running away for security? Are you just like antisocial?
I said Yeti was seeming threateningly, so I'm just going to say for safety measure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you look at his character. His character just seems really shooken up. He seems very, very skittish and nervous. Like he's completely and utterly out of place. You know, like when it's your first day of school and the school's been in session for like a couple months, so everybody knows each other, but you're like the new guy.
My
That-
entire high school
got it.
experience.
Yeah, like he's just extremely nervous and doesn't know what to do.
Hello, Mika. Welcome.
I feel
welcome.
bad.
Yeah, you just spooked the new foreign exchange student. How do you feel?
Oh, so this might feel what it felt like.
Eris,
What-
Elisa, you
Yes?
guys just hear this conversation going on like right behind you. You just hear him mildly threaten this other person, and they just slink to the back of the caravan.
I'm gonna look at Eris, and we've been traveling together for a bit now. You would probably recognize this look. It's the look I give you when I'm trying to let you know that I'm about to do something that might get me in trouble.
I just give you a look on, if you get yourself in trouble, I'm not saving your ass.
I'm gonna kind of like make my way over to Mr. Caravan Driver over here, and I'm gonna ask him, what the hell was that?
I'm just over here side-eyeing, watching.
Bombastic side-eye.
Hi, Rio.
I'll just apologize if that's a bit coarse. I simply just seen too much to really just trust someone who just showed up out of nowhere. We have a lot of people with us, a lot of supplies. Just want to make it to bin safely.
I'm gonna gesture vaguely to the entire caravan. We all showed up out of nowhere. They're refugees. Everyone here is a stranger. Are you gonna interrogate every last one of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Please don't tell me you actually say yes. I was joking, my guy. God rescinds his apology.
Do you care about that?
I gotta say, it's just that I can't really get a read on him, so I gotta be a bit more careful.
I'm gonna give him a glare, and then I'm gonna kind of like make my way over to
How observant would you say your character is?
me.
Right?
Yeah. Alicia.
Oh, my intelligence is an 11.
Okay, Fox Queen. How smart would you say your character is?
My intelligence is 14.
Okay, what about your wisdoms?
My wisdom is 17.
Caxi?
My wisdom is 10.
Erics, you kind of understand where Alicia is coming from, but at the same time, you also noticed that person was not there from the start of the journey. They just kind of appeared recently.
Okay.
So while the points are valid, you've taken very good account of the fact that, yeah, that person was not here originally.
Hey, Alicia, just to let you know, the one that you're scolding is right. That person that they were interrogating did just show up out of nowhere, like recently. They weren't here at the beginning.
And is the point of this caravan not to bring people who need a new home to that home?
Well, it is, but if they just show up nowhere without announcing themselves, that's suspicious.
Jack, can I get a proper description of what I see when I look at the individual in question?
So you see a tabaxi, not much really. You see the fur pattern. You see like their forearms and such. They kind of keep their head down with a hood and cowl, kind of thumbing, like fidgeting with their own thumbs and holding themselves occasionally, like, you know, looking around, like, you know, admiring the view, but their tail is kind of like wrapped around their waist. They're very, very nervous.
I'm gonna gesture to them. One person, one single tabaxi, and they're scared. Probably because of you, and I'm gonna point at the caravan driver. And there are 5 of us guarding this group. What is one scared tabaxi gonna be a threat to?
Well, remember how scared you were when we first met?
Hey, but you're very scary.
You still lashed out. There could be a chance if the tabaxi gets too scared, they could lash out at one of us.
Can the tabaxi hear all this as well?
Rain, are you trying to hear all this? Like, are you trying to pay attention?
I'm just sitting here. I'm just doing my own thing, and I just hear them talking. I'm just like, I'm sitting here thinking, oh God, I'm going to end up getting into conflict. I'm going to have to play this fucking caravan. At this point, I know they're talking about me, and I am like actively listening after I heard my.
Okay. So I'm going to need you to make a roll for me. I just need you to make a perception check. The reason why is because you have now gone back about like 20, 30 feet. So if you're actively trying to listen, you're going to really need to pay attention.
Let's see. Perception check. I actually have an advantage in perception.
Proficiency.
Or proficiency. So, well, let me pull.
Advantage in perception is not something you want to play with.
No, please not again. I'm not giving you eyes of the eagle.
Can I have eyes of the eagle?
So funny.
Just for reference, I add my modifier and my proficiency to the roll, right?
It would be your wisdom modifier and your proficiency bonus if you are proficient.
Okay, so I will roll a 16 then.
So did you roll a 16?
I rolled a 13, then I added 3.
Okay, cool. So you hear bits and pieces, but you hear a good majority of it.
So
One last thing I'm gonna say is just, if he is a refugee, I should protect him like the rest. If he's not, then we just have to be more careful. That's all I'm saying.
And refugee or not, if he's not a threat, I'll protect him myself. And I'm gonna walk over and, knowing they're nervous, I'm not gonna be like getting right up by them, but I am gonna be like close enough to make the point known.
I just shake my head and focus back up towards the front of the caravan.
Rain.
I'm showing my
finally
disinterest in this conversation now.
I'm gonna look towards Alicia and just kind of softly say thank you, and then just go back to what I'm doing.
You're very welcome. Are you thirsty?
Yes.
All I can think of is 30 gallons of booze.
I am gonna hand him my bottomless cup. Yeah.
Does the bottomless cup just weigh like a normal cup too?
It
Yeah.
weighs
Yeah.
just like a normal cup, yeah.
Jack,
It's a
Fuck.
stone. It's stone though. It's a stone mug.
I fucking love that.
It's
a
like the
clobbering
most-
tool in the
it's
dark
the-
eras.
Yes, it is the most pristine mug you have ever seen. It is made with marble, which is not common at all.
It was made so well it became magical just because it was so cool.
Yes. It looks so good.
Jack.
Somebody was just like, bottomless. Snap their fingers.
The littlest mug.
I
that
just
could.
I just look over and like, I just like the faces like, how? And I just look back to the front.
Threaten this tabaxi again, you might figure out just how.
Varric, didn't you say you wanted to do something?
So you said I was by the back of the caravan line, correct?
No, you're at the front of the caravan line. You're on the back of a wagon, which is the
Yeah.
supplies.
Okay. And
So
now
you're-
that
You're on the
And
back of
now-
the wagon I'm driving.
Rain has moved back into a
Rain
separate
has,
caravan.
Rain has moved back to the back of the caravan.
So I'm pretty much right above him.
No, you're at the front of the caravan in the front wagon. He's now at the back
Okay.
of the line, which is like 30 feet away.
Okay, that's what I asked. Okay. And Miss Hurt. Let's see. I think I would follow. I would try not to be oblivious about it, but I don't think it would be a literal like stealth attempt. I would gently follow along, wanting to know what's going on, but not participating actively just yet.
Okay, so you more or less hop off your wagon and you start just kind of like walking, slowing your pace just a little bit to gently fall back. You get with maybe like 15 feet away. You're able to hear that, says, thank you and such, and you can see Alicia giving them the mug, and they take a sip and hand it back.
Okay.
Hey Jack,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my background on that. Instead of just a normal amount, let's say an absurdly large amount.
Absurdly large. Excuse me?
There's 30 gallons in
I
there.
have been falling for 30 minutes, and they don't know this.
So Alicia, you give them this mug, right? And they just start, they're very cautious. They take like a tiny sip, and they slowly start to hand it back to you. And then I assume you're just like, no, keep drinking. So they take that, and they just start knocking it back, gulping and gulping and gulping, very hungrily, and you can't even see water running down their face. Like, it's just like gulp, 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 and then they slowly hand it back to you, wiping their mouth clean.
3 gallons
I-
removed.
I was about to say, I look at my now half-empty cup.
I'll say you still have like maybe 15 gallons left.
That's half.
So
of it.
half empty
Yeah,
cup.
yeah, okay, yeah. I'm sorry, 30 gallons. I thought it was 20 for a second. My apologies.
Damn, I took 2 drinks since I filled this thing up, and then I give it to you for 3 seconds, and it's halfway.
Damn.
I've had some thirsty moments, but never quite like that.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna say I've had a long 45-minute day.
You can see their body is rather lithe. They looks like they have not eaten in days, and they look very dehydrated. Now that you're up closer, you can see like the stomach is kind of sunken in a little bit. You can see a little bit of the rib cage. They are frail.
Oh, for a little baby.
One moment, I might have something for this.
Is he particularly hurt or diseased, from my perspective?
No. I mean, you see. Actually, no. Make me an active perception check.
Would it be perception or medicine?
It would be
You know,
probably
roll me
perception.
medicine. Roll me medicine.
Medicine.
Because you're
Medicine
looking to see
at
if they're
normal.
hurt or
A
diseased.
flat 10.
Flat 10? Ah.
Did you have? That's with bonuses.
You.
Yes.
You see a little bit of patch of blood on his forearm, and you see he's caked in a little bit of dirt.
He's caked? Damn.
Caked in a little bit of dirt.
Yeah.
On his
Damn.
arm and his face a little bit from what you're able to make of it. And he has like the slightest bit of a limp, but he's not hurt.
Looks like he was roughed up 2 days ago.
Yes.
Okay. I will slow my pace. I will slowly be approaching.
I'm gonna
Actually,
pull
not even slowly.
a 1 ration out of my pack, like a 1 day's ration.
Please note
And-
that.
And offer it to this tabaxi friend of mine.
Rain, what do? Do you take it?
You know, because it has been 2 days. Yes. It's
Yeah.
been more like 2 days and like 3 hours.
So describe how you take it, my guy.
I literally at first I just kind of like look at it, and then just all of a sudden an intense hunger, and I just grab it right quick, and it's gone.
You just see this young tabaxi just engulfing this food like a ravenous animal. No morsel was left behind. They nearly ate the wrapper.
Are you still hungry?
I'm going to, I think, to Alicia, try and just open my robe and just show more of what I look like.
So look, as you eat that ration, you do not need another ration.
No. I'm just showing Alicia like what condition or state I'm in.
Gotcha.
Do they know I'm a medic at all?
No, nobody knows who you are.
Cool.
You're just the caravan driver that threatened an innocent tabaxi to me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm just done with all of your shit, and I don't even know you guys.
So now that you know he's kind of opening his robe to you, you see like his stomach is a bit more sunken in. He looks deathly almost, like he's been on the streets all of his life. He is definitely skinny. You can see patches of his fur missing. He does not look the best, but he is alive, and that's what's important.
I'm gonna give him 1 more ration, and I'm gonna say, make this one last.
I'm going to shake my head and push it back towards Alicia.
Greek, were
Suit
you
yourself.
trying to still keep an eye on him?
I would like to have been approaching, probably arrived by this time to that caravan.
Yeah, so by the time you push the ration back to Alicia, you've noticed that the bird folk has graced you with his presence, so casually. He just kind of like walks up. And
Are you sitting down, Rain? Is your
Yeah.
character sitting down?
sitting down on a wagon.
Is everybody else's character also sitting down with him?
No. Alicia's riding a horse.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
riding a
and-
horse up front.
Okay. Well. Sorry, someone's demanding me I call them. I'll tell them off real fast.
Jack, how does that
Okay.
feel?
I'm sorry, what?
Never mind.
Regardless. I would like to, or Varric would sit in front of Rain's character, crisscross, gently, quietly, slowly. Does Rain react at all?
I look up towards you a little bit, just give you a quick overlook, and then go right back to what I'm doing.
Which is nothing.
Okay. Just thinking the thought, let it consuming your mind. Understood. Well, Varric will sit down in front of you with a small smile, and he'll ask you calmly, "Are you okay? Do you need some attention?"
I'll then tell Farik it has been 2 days, 45 hours, and I have no idea where I am.
And nobody to guide you?
Alicia, you're hearing all this as well.
Right.
Do you know where you last were? Before
I
this
was
caravan?
Strangely
in the
enough, Rain, you try and remember the events before today. I'm gonna need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
And modifier. I think it's 11. Yeah, I rolled an 11.
You try to remember, and when he asks, like, do you remember where you last were? You kind of sit there and you ponder, and you lean back a little bit, and you're thinking, and all you come up is a white fog in your mind. And Varric, Alicia, as he's sitting there thinking, you get a good look at him. You notice that his throat is purple, heavily bruised, and he starts bleeding from his nose ever so slightly.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, you don't remember anything.
Varric reaches out and puts his taloned hand on your knee. That gives you a little shake, sort of bring you back to focus on him. He asks you, "Will not ask that. Are you okay? Do you know what's wrong, or is it just a cloud today?"
The fact that it's bothering my character, he can't remember. He wants to try and pursue and think harder about the matter.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. Meaning you roll 2 and you take the lower number.
Again, 11.
So he kind of jostles you a little bit, and you kind of you hear his words, and then you just kind of shake your head a little bit, and you try and think a little harder, and your focus narrows, and you take 2 points of psychic damage as
Oh, God.
you start thinking harder and harder, and suddenly you feel a sharp pain in the back of your head, and your nose starts bleeding a little heavily more now. anytime you go to think, you can really only remember your name. You know your name, and you remember seeing a house on fire, and some dark figure walking up to you as you laid on the ground. And that's all you recall.
I'm remembering only bits and pieces. I tell Varik what I do recall.
Okay, and as a note, as you start zooming in on focus on your thought process, and your nose starts bleeding, and you almost would you be visibly in pain, or would it just be like you're just stone unresponsive? How do you picture it, if you don't mind me asking?
You asking me or him?
Rain. Silver. Shadow.
I would say it would probably be an immense pain, but due to things that have happened, I probably have like a numbness to it.
Okay. Well, when your nose starts bleeding more, and you're still lost in thought, Varik will lean over, getting on his knees if he has to like hold you by the shoulders, and then he would speak, or begin to speak, but then and then hear what you would have to say, what you remembered. He'll sit back down and say, I see. That is stressful.
Varik and Alicia, roll me a history check.
History? Oh, Lord.
Oh, yay, a chance to roll another 2.
Hey, Jack, just out of question.
Are you okay over there?
Hey, Jack, real quick, out of question.
Yeah.
Would I at least like maybe recall the portal I was?
No.
No. Okay.
No. You remember waking up, falling in the air, and suddenly you're on the ground, and in the distance you see a caravan coming your way. That's about it.
Okay.
I might have an explanation as to why I'm not able to pass my history check.
Why?
Like an in-universe explanation.
Why?
I heard fire and dark figure.
You trauma.
And yeah, immediate trauma.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 5 because I'm not thinking about history.
Okay. Is anybody else listening to this conversation?
I feel like I will be too far away to listen in on
Okay.
this.
Yeah,
Would I be
you two are in
close
your.
enough?
No, you're at the front of the pack.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you
you're
think,
just
Hex?
you're just
I
sitting
don't.
up there. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the closest thing to any form of fire that you could probably assume would be the Great War that's currently going on. So he's probably just some refugee that happened to get sucked into here at the right time.
Who are you saying that to, sorry?
You and Alicia.
But nothing concrete. Understood.
That's just your best guess.
Varik said history class sucked.
No, Alicia said history class sucked.
I rolled a 5, so...
Alicia's listening to the screams in her memories.
Alicia rolled a 1.
Phenomenal.
Rolled a
Alicia.
2 and a 1.
Oof.
Well, okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, so only you could just think of the Great War. Maybe just a refugee.
Okay.
Except for
And so-
Alicia, who is slowly coming back to reality.
Well, looking to your character, Rain, I will ask, or Varik will ask, are you hurt? Do you need help? I would be absolutely willing. And I'll do everything to help, even if we don't even know each other's names.
With Varik asking that, because I haven't really like paid attention to my own self since everything's happened so quickly, I then start overlooking myself.
I just realized that my stream had died for you guys, so you guys weren't listening to any music. I am so sorry.
Ease.
You're fine.
It's
There you go.
fine.
There you go. At least now you can listen to some of the music.
There you go, chat. Now we got some nice ambience.
The tunes for real, for real.
But continue,
Yeah, this is
please.
my jam.
Continue.
And basically, I start overlooking my body after Varik asked me this, realizing I haven't even really looked at my own self.
You're just sore. Your back hurts. Your arm hurts. Your ankle
I
hurts.
don't think he could see his own bruised throat. Could he?
No.
Could I?
You feel in pain, but the painness is just numb. It's everywhere. You don't really feel much right now.
Well, I mean, pain, no, I don't feel it, but I mean, like, I'm visibly checking my body now for any scratches and stuff.
Yeah, no, like you might a couple nicks here and there, and minor scrapes and bruises from what you're able to see.
Okay.
Farik, you see an entirely different tale. Alicia, you also see an entirely different tale. This is the person who looks like they were hung recently and whipped.
Oh,
What?
So,
Because he can't see scars on his back.
sitting down crisscross again, bring back my composure. And I will ask, or Varik will ask, I know it's hard to trust right now, but take my hands, and he offers both of his hands out slowly. I'll do everything I can for you. I promise it won't hurt. Do you take his hands, Rain?
I'll reach out with one paw.
Okay. As you make contact, he doesn't do anything immediately.
And I'll also state, with not being able to remember much, maybe once I remember what has happened, then maybe I may become more trusting.
Okay. Is that what you state?
Yeah.
Okay. And I say, I understand. Now, let me do one thing for you. And with the one hand, with your hand in his, he will be casting Cure Wounds on you at the first level. First spell, guys.
Yeah.
All the game.
Great,
To
so
make
you,
sure-
you take back the 2 mental damage you took from hurting
I,
yourself.
I immediately just get full health.
Yes, and I hope it also closes any open cuts, scabs, all those little things.
Yeah. So you use your magic, and your god is Galvina, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but your hero is
uh-oh.
who died?
Salvone. Salvone is the hero, Galvina is my god. Fox Queen disconnected.
We lost. We lost. Well, she's not in this conversation right now, anyways. It doesn't matter. Alicia, can you see what's going on with her? There we go.
Sorry,
Why'd-
my Discord to crash on me.
That's fine.
Ah,
But yeah, no. You have you go to cast Cure Wounds. It is a pale blue warmth. I'm sorry, I just brain farted. Yeah, you cast Cure Wounds on Rain. The magic takes the form of a nice wash over pale blue with gold wisps mixed in the middle. Your body starts to feel a bit more rejuvenated. You feel at ease. The numbness slowly starts to go away. You notice a lot of the bruising starts slowly dissipating. The cuts heal up. Some scars are indeed left behind. Even though it does heal a lot of the physical wounds, you can still see a better version of what happened to his neck. As the bruises slowly go down. It doesn't get rid of them all, unfortunately. But it looks like, it'll just go away with time. The wound is gone. It's just discoloration at this point. And it does look like he was indeed choked out.
Okay.
You can see the hands.
So, looking around me, who else is around?
Just a couple random people. Some people taking interest, looking in a little bit. You see Alicia riding on a horse right behind Rain, as you sit in front of them. And just other refugees. Most of them not paying any lick of mind as they have their own conversations, kids running around. A few people looking on, like just taken by the story.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, Variq will slowly withdraw his hands and sit back, scooting back a few inches to give Rain some space.
Rain, you
And I
feel
will-
much better.
My eyes will like kind of almost appear to brighten a little bit in awe.
Yeah, you see his one good eye, and then you see he does seem to have a glass eye as his left eye.
Okay. Does he even have like a pupil, or is it like literally a crystal?
It's just a crystal.
Okay. I'll give you a smile. And again, I'll stay scooted back. And I will just ask, would you like some space?
I'll respond in this moment. I need a friend.
I smile a little wider and I stay put. I understand.
Alicia, what are you doing? You've
Well-
watched all the same stuff.
Once I'm, fully back to reality, I'm gonna keep pace with, their wagon, and I'm gonna stay close enough that like if I'm needed, then I can be there in an instant. But I am gonna kind of like move position a little in the caravan so I can keep an eye out on more space.
Yeah, so you're still in that area, but you go off a little bit more to your right. You're maybe within 10 feet of the wagon itself at this point, but you gave it enough girth for people to be able to walk through and, still be able to see a little bit further up ahead.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Who is doing lookout? Let's see, that would be Eris, Alicia,
Nose goes.
Eric, Alicia, Yeti, would your character be looking out for anything, or are you just kind of lost in your own world?
I've been looking out mostly because one I'm at the front on a caravan, and like I
Active
said,
perception
I want-
checks.
Looking for more
So
people. to
D20s,
threaten.
I'm assuming.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my
Roll.
god!
You got something higher than a 2. Oh my god! The fuck is wrong with both of you?
Can I just roll like my? I don't like this rolling.
No.
I would prefer doing
Yeah,
regular dice.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
+4.
You guys can roll physical dice. I'll come in there and take a look.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna.
17 in total. Wait. No. 16 in total.
It's a 12. Okay, you roll.
Okay.
It's an 11.
You want plus? Because I have perception as my thing.
You have to add that.
So
That is plus your wisdom modifier, plus your proficiency.
that would be a 19.
Wait.
Okay. Okay, that being said, what is our totals?
16.
16.
Fox,
What?
how did you get a 19?
Because I have from perception as a proficiency, so that plus my wisdom of monitor added up, which it's 5 for perception, 3 for my modifier. That's an 8. I got an 11, so 19.
No. I think you're adding it up wrong.
How am I adding it up wrong? There's 5 in my perception. Plus
Which
5.
means that's proficiency plus whiz modifier already accounted for.
Then I got a 16.
Let me take a look at the sheet. Okay, so look, you rolled an 11, right?
Yeah.
So you add that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 16.
Okay.
This is the number you rolled.
Okay. Cool. Look,
was
I
so
am dumb. I confuse you all the time. You should be used to this.
I am used to it, that's why I question it. Things need to make sense, damn it.
Okay.
Fox
So,
will-
that being
I'm not
said,
gonna make
what
it
is the
that
totals that
everything-
we're looking at?
Well, I got a 12, modifiers and all.
I got a 16.
Yeti?
I also got a 16.
Okay, cool.
Because of plus 3.
Well, it kind of makes sense, Alicia. You got a 12. You're a little bit further back. You don't see too terribly going on. See kids running around, causing mayhem to some of the horses and go buyers.
I'm probably focusing on the kids to make sure that Caravan Driver doesn't threaten any more of them.
Yeah.
I'm not trying the kids.
Look, Mr. Caravan Driver, you're looking out ahead. You really don't see much going on. The kids are starting to fuck with your horse.
Hey. Leave little Rudy alone. I don't know if
I
that's his
get
whole
your
name. I just named it
there.
that.
And then, Eris, thank you. You're looking about, you see the kids harassing the cart driver. Wondering why this human is here, asking very absurd questions like, "Are you going to buy us?" As these beast folk kids.
No, I'm here to handle supplies and help you guys out. I'm not here to buy you guys. You're free.
What?
So, FREE, that spells free. That is what you are talking about.
FREE, that spells free. That's what your souls are to me.
Oh god.
That's
Can I
clever.
actually sing that to them?
No, no, you cannot.
No.
No, you cannot. You hear like a couple parents running up, just like, "Stop that! Leave the good man alone! Stop that!" And they walk up to their kids, like cover their mouths, and they just kind of like, they give you like nervous laughter. They're just like, we're sorry, just don't mind them, kids being kids.
I get that honest chuckle. Like, don't worry, they're completely fine. I don't want them to think that I'm here to, hurt them. I'm honestly just here to help.
Yeah, well, if you say so, that poor kid in the bag might beg to differ.
I look back a bit. I just, maybe I wasn't setting the best example there. I apologize.
No need to
I'm 30
apologize
feet
to
back,
us.
bro. I don't hear shit.
Yeah,
I'm just over here cackling.
no need to
Question.
apologize to us, sir. You should apologize to that boy. Now, you're supposed to be setting a good example, and if you're not here to be some type of dictator, then guess what? You're here just like the rest of us, like refugees. We all gotta stick together. Now, you better go apologize to that young man. You don't know what he's been through. He eats out of the same bowls just like we do. And this wolf-like female is just talking to you and her husband comes up and just grabs her mom and is like, "Honey, that's enough. So sorry about her. We're just so very, very tired."
Again, I just get them an honest smile. Like, you are right, ma'am. I will go ahead and do that after when I make our next stop.
I'm just over here cackling, just enjoying seeing him get scolded.
When you get hubris. All I can think of is hubris. Okay. Yeah, no. Besides that, you don't really see much going on. You do know that you do have an intersection coming up that divides the roads between the capital as well as Bin. So after a few more hours of riding, you guys decide to just stop and take a break, let the horses rest for a minute. There is a nice pond of fresh water nearby. So you guys decide to just take a couple-hour break.
We're not setting camp though, right?
You're not setting camp, but there is the adventurers are doing a patrol guard, so that way everybody can rest, eat up a little bit. It's about 3 in the afternoon, and you guys have been walking since 9 a.m. after you had finished eating, so it's lunchtime. So pots and pans are coming out, but no tents and bedrolls.
I'll just be like helping getting everything out of the, because I'm guessing my caravan is the one that has all this stuff on it.
Yeah, you decided to assume the position of the supply driver, so you're holding all the food and shit.
Okay. I'll go ahead and just help like set everything up, set the food, properly, like, divide it out to people. At least
I'm
to
gonna be
start
filling
off
up my
with.
cup.
You go to refill your cup?
Yep.
Okay, great.
By the river. How
At least
long
you
would that
still
take?
watch me because of the heat. Run straight for the fucking pond.
Yeah, he just runs straight for the pond, and all you see is just like this tabaxi that looks like they've never fucking seen water before. Just look at the pond. And how long would it take for it to fill up? Probably about like 5 minutes. If he completely submerges the cup underwater.
15 gallon? Damn. Okay.
I'm just over here making sure everybody has what they need, keeping an eye out the best I can, and slowly making my way to the Tabasco.
To the Tabasco?
Yes, to the Tabasco.
Yeah, she really wants some of that sauce on her enchiladas.
Oh my god. Look, I can't say words. You know this. I'm dumb.
We're all dumb, don't worry.
I'm-
We're all dumb together. Okay, what else is everybody else doing?
You're gonna also see me washing like the dirt and stuff off of me since it's still like caked on.
I
Yeah,
imagine
there's
it's lunchtime.
Yeah, it is indeed lunchtime. You see a few other people just kind of bathing in the river a little bit as well. The nice pond.
I imagine as it becomes lunchtime, both Rain and I would get up and sort of split off. I would be helping light fires, helping cook, help just moving things and getting things done.
Yeah. While
Potentially
Rain is
lose
going
Rain
back.
as he darts into the water.
Yeah. Yeti is also helping, so you got that fuckboy human also helping you set shit up.
Wow.
I don't know
I'm
how
just
else to
saying-
describe your character, my guy. All I see is your character, and all I see is fuckboy.
Ah, it's him, John Boulder of Gate.
Oh god.
No.
No.
It's Chad. I refer to him as Chad.
Chad. Oh god.
I don't know, was it really based of him to assume you were a problem?
It is Yeti we're talking about.
All right. So
I
what else
assume
is everybody else
everybody's a
doing?
problem.
What is everybody else doing?
I'm just pretty much keeping watch over the people that are bathing in the pond and keeping an eye on the.
Creepier. Just fucking peeping on the people bathing?
No.
Well, okay, so I want to keep this in note. Majority of the people in the caravan are beast folk. And for there to be humanoids leading the caravan, it does look like a slave trade.
Fair.
Look, if people walk by and don't see a humanoid, I have quotations on this, keeping an eye on the people that's in the pond, you would think that they would think that would be up to the ones in the pond would be up to grabs.
For grabs, but yes.
Yes, I said up for grabs.
Actually, so in this part, like there's still slavery in this part, but it's not as oppressive, correct?
Yeah, it's more contractual.
Got it.
Still always good to keep an eye on the refugees that you're trying to protect, even if they're bathing.
I know what I want to do once I filled up my cup.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm gonna try and get people in the pond to play tug of war with
God.
the rope I've got.
Perfect.
Okay.
Dude, those kids would go psycho over that.
Yeah, they would. So I want
I
you
have
to
a 50-foot hempen rope. I'm gonna try and get the tug of war going.
roll me a persuasion roll.
All right.
Please, for a while. I want to see this happen.
19! Let's go!
Oh my god.
And my persuasion's +4, 23.
Let's go. Oh, it does not take much
Hog.
to get these kids enthusiastic about a good
Wait.
game of wet tug of war.
Wait, hang on. Hang on. Jack,
Hmm.
do I see this?
Of course, she's right there in front of you.
You're in the pond.
I'm 16. I'm technically still a child.
Look, you see this. It doesn't matter.
This is
Kids,
open
parents,
invite.
everybody alike are getting in on this shit. They just see like they've been nothing but overworked and depressed because they've been walking for like 2.5 days now, and they
Now
see
we're
this
just
and
gonna exhaust them more.
everybody is fucking enthusiastic. You just see parents,
You know what?
kids
Fuck it.
grabbing.
My character just stops what he's doing, drops everything, and just jumps in out of curiosity.
Yeah. You tie a flag in the middle, you tie a couple knots in it so people can get like better grips on the rope, and they just start tugging and tugging and they're going at it. You hear laughter, you hear screams of joy, everyone's having a good time. There's a bard in the caravan who just starts playing a little bit of music on their lute and such. Everyone just seems to be having a good time.
Having a good time, having a
Having
good time.
For some reason, as soon as you said bard, the the diddley bow instrument.
Oh god, no.
Oh god,
I
as
guess
in you
you
don't
might-
know, or oh god, you do know.
Oh god, I do know, yes.
So,
That's
so
all
I'm
I
guessing
Hey,
by
Jack.
this time everybody else has already eaten. So I'm gonna just take my side of the food because I haven't eaten yet either. And gonna sit and just enjoy the show while I'm eating.
Okay. Yes, Rain.
Is it possible the music might trigger something?
No, not at all.
Great.
Not at all. You feel at peace. The music is very, very calm and relaxing, and it also just it sparks a little bit of like chaotic fun.
Okay.
Chaos.
And like
Woo!
Don't
that,
have to
Fox's ears perked up.
Yeah.
I'm just let's see. When Laurel shows up to watch, I go and get my own portion of food.
Yeah, you and the other guardsmen, you take shifts so everybody has a chance to break. You see some of the other adventurers hopping in on the action of the game of tug of war. I'm actually gonna roll a die on that. 1 sec.
Oh no.
Damn, I'm not even rolling good. Fuck!
Hey,
That's a 6.
it's always good when the end doesn't roll good.
You see the right side just tugging and tugging. The left side's losing traction. Probably all the mud underneath them. They're just slowly being drawn on back.
I don't even know which side of this I'm on.
What side do you want to be on?
The winning side.
I call left because that was what my gut told me to go with when I first had this idea.
Yeah. Okay. So you're on the left. Are you actually participating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a strength check.
14 total.
14 total.
You know what? At least he is on the left side. I won't be on the left side.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9 plus what?
No, that's with pluses.
Oh, shit. Flat. Yeah, no. So, let me roll one more time. Oh, fuck. There's the nat 20. Okay.
Oh shit.
So, you guys start, like, pulling back on the left side. You finally get the flag back in the middle where it's supposed to be. And there's one giant heave on the right side, and you lose a few feet. But you're pretty good standstill.
Mm.
So I finish eating. I go back to watch them, and I'm like, you know what? It's been a while since I let loose. I decided to go and join the right side.
Strength check. I want strength checks all around. Give me new strength checks.
Okay, I'm
pond is
rolling
not a
my
bird
normal
bath.
die. I hope you know
Clearly
that.
not a duck.
20! Nat 20!
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
16 for me.
16.
I got a 17.
Okay, a nat 20 and a 16 versus a 17.
I'm gonna see like Eris jump on the other side, and my figure is just going to rise.
Yeah, so your claws, they sink into the fucking rope, and you sink your claws into the mud below you, and you start tugging and tugging, and you have... Oh god, my back. And you have Alicia behind you, just tugging as well. And you're starting to gain traction. You can feel yourself progressing and progressing. Eris, as you hop on the right side, you feel yourself slowly starting to slip, and you dig your feet into the ground. You've taken your boots off, you rolled up your pants so nothing got too soaked, and you're just tugging and tugging, but you start sliding and sliding.
And in all funs and games, I go, hey Alicia, I bet I could pull harder than you.
I want to double my efforts.
Okay. Roll with advantage, both of you.
Wait, me and Alicia, or both of them?
Alicia and Eris,
14.
you just give me a straight check.
14. Okay. I got a 3.
Okay, so
It was worth it.
for the sake of this, you like all the efforts going forward, you do gain 1 point of exhaustion, but this is considered a short rest, so you would get that exhaustion back. But yeah, no, the second she says that, you really grab into the rope and you just, instead of pulling it towards you, you yank it. And you see a couple kids fly on the other side. They're just like, oh shit. You see a few parents just like, ah! And some of them fall in the water as the rope just falls onto the left side winning.
I just let go of the rope and start laughing.
My eyes are just going to beam. Like they're going. I'm gonna stop, turn around, look at Alicia, and just looking at all.
I am going to give this tabaxi the biggest hug.
We did it! We beat that no good fucking cleric!
I'm gonna hug in return.
Hey!
Aw, friends.
I gotta start clapping on the side.
Same.
There you go. Now that everybody's had a good game of tug of war, you start packing up the rope, people get out, and they get dressed again, and more walking apparel. And you guys start to gather up, you close up camp, and you start walking again.
Okay. Real quick, before we start walking, I gotta try to go to the tabaxi. Because I did promise that water.
Yeah, she's giving you the stink eye the whole time too while you're eating. She's just like,
I'm just gonna be like, excuse me, what was your name again?
You see this fuckboy human male walking
Oh
up
my
to you.
god, stop with the fuckboy human.
Yeah, but you see
I'm not even going to give him.
Earlier.
I'm not even going to give him my name. I'm just going to kind of shake my head, just like no.
I just walk past them giggling, going, Karma!
I am eyeing this human up.
As you sip your freshly purified water.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Compared to how you guys originally saw Rain, Rain is now pristinely clean. Still a few little bruises that weren't able to be healed up, but their coat nice and clean, soft and silky, got a nice shine to it. They look years better. Still very skinny.
Okay.
Get this man a Big Mac stat.
But now that you're closer, Laurel, how do you say it? I'm sorry.
L'Oreal.
Thank you.
Or just Lori for short.
L'Oreal.
You're starting to see a little bit of the bruises on his neck of the handprints. And you can see he does have like the one glass eye, but he's avoiding eye contact with you just a little bit.
Okay. I just gonna say, understandable. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for how I treated you earlier. A bit on edge, though. Seeing you actually let loose a bit, shows your true intentions. If you need anything, I'm a medic. I can take a look at you. Just let me know.
Fareed already took care of my wounds.
The little birdie? Damn, it's pretty useful then. And a good personality.
You hear a chicken clucking in the distance.
I was about to say, you hear them talking about you. You look over, L'Oreal, and you see that woven woman from earlier just kind of folding her arms across her bosom and just like nods to you, just like it's like as a mother, just like, there you go, that's right, that's what you do.
You're a bitch.
And she starts nodding at you, like, nod of approval, but to make you feel ashamed. And you see her husband just come up behind her, grab her by her elbows, and start turning around. And it's like, that's enough, dear. Leave the man alone.
Would I see that?
Yes.
I think we all would
Cross
see
my
that
arms
since we're
and
all
start
like
nodding the way she was.
close to each other.
Just everyone's shaming Yeti's character. Fuck you, Yeti.
I can't help but just kind of
We're
like smile
beast
to
folk,
that.
and this fucking human starts out hostile to a random tabaxi that's like in a caravan of people in need.
And young, in fact.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know the Thieves Guild was hiring at such a young age.
Oh my god.
It's a safe skill. They're gonna start you off at a young age.
Start you off at 2. Pickpocket.
Let's
Pocket
do that,
sand.
Candy, and get ready.
Yeah, pretty
run.
much. But yeah, no, you just kind of see everyone giving you those solemn nods of just like, yeah, that's how you fucking own up to it.
I'm just minding my own business pretty much because I'm used to this with walking with Alicia.
A pleasant
I do
thorn in
good
your side.
everywhere I go until
Yes.
I can't.
Until
A
I
pleasant thorn.
All right. Yeah, no. With that, I'm just gonna like say like, again, you need anything, let me know. After all, not everything always seems to not everything is as it seems. If I'll say.
There,
And I
there
might-
we go.
And what I'll say, what I'll do is that my, just to make it so that only the Tabaxi can see, my eye will slightly change into that of a beast folk, and I wink at him, and when it opens again, it was back to normal.
But yeah, Rain, you see this humanoid figure just look at you, and they just kind of like, they do as they say, and when you look, you do see like these bright yellow feline-like eyes, and then it just goes back to his human eyes, like as fast as you could blink.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like the one eye I just do like wink.
Texture glitch.
I think some of my fur on my back would kind of raise a little bit, knowing one of the last things I remember is a hooded figure.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, so you still remain cautious, but you could tell he doesn't mean any harm.
And even if he did mean harm, there is
You have a watchful Mother Hen above you.
Literally. A mama wolf. And warlock genie or whatever Alicia is. Black Labrador.
You also have an
You don't
angry
know what
chicken.
I am.
Yeah. An
You also
angry,
have an
happy
angry
chicken.
chicken.
and a slightly concerned elf, but that's going to stay out of it unless absolutely need to get in.
All I can think
am
of is
gonna-
Hex in the background. Bawk, 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 bawk. All I can see right now.
I
Plot
am
twist, he was a
gonna-
turkey the whole time.
I am gonna get fuck was the name? L'Oreal. I am gonna get L'Oreal's attention. So you're driving the caravan. How far are we from Bin?
Are we there yet?
Oh, wait. How far are we from India?
Well, you
About 30
personally
pixels.
wouldn't. You personally wouldn't know. But Eris and Alicia would both know. You're about like a day's travel. About half a day, almost. It's about time to go to bed. Probably. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So you have about like one night's rest, and you'll be there by like maybe 2.
Okay.
12 if you make good time.
But I wouldn't know this.
No, you've never been to Bin.
Got it.
Wait, weren't we just taking like a 2-hour rest stop?
Yeah. It's like 2 in the afternoon. You played a little bit of tug of war, so it became 5.
You said 3. You said 3.
3, yeah. So 2-hour rest stop. Yeah. So it's 5 in the afternoon.
So
So you're
we
going to
played
travel.
enough-
Yeah, you're going to travel a couple more hours, and then you'll rest, and you'll be there hopefully by 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
Gotcha. Okay.
assuming you wake up at reasonable times.
taxi.
I will exclusively wake up at unreasonably early hours.
Considering your guard, I hope so.
I've got a job to do. I'm gonna take it seriously.
Fantastic.
I'm a
You
chicken.
know what?
I technically don't need
Just-
to sleep.
You just lay
Just because of
eggs.
everything I went through, I'm going to sleep before we even make stop for the night.
Yeah. So essentially, you're pretty
We tied
tuckered
out-
out. You're
We
pretty
tied out all
tuckered
the
out.
kids.
Yeah, the kids are pretty tuckered out. They're inside the caravans and the wagons, all curled up in the fetal position, sleeping. You don't hesitate to join them in what little bit of a fur pile there actually is in the back of a wooden wagon. So you're fucking out cold. You're exhausted physically and mentally. So it doesn't take long for you to get any form of sleep. As for the rest of you, the wagon keeps going, the caravan keeps going. Eventually you get to the intersection again, and you go towards Bin. Map pretty easy to read. You know what to do. You know where you're going. Still nothing on the roads whatsoever. Night starts to fall, and the summer heat slowly, Oh god, what the fuck was that? Fucking god damn it. Bitch. So as
Are
night
you
falls,
okay over
the
there?
summer it was Al Thoring redeemed the Pornhub sound. Yeah, it caught me so off guard.
Not that kind of stream. Damn.
Yeah, no, right? Fuck. So you go to rest. Night starting to fall. The air gets a lot cooler. You're starting to see the sky fill with so many lights, and you see
Stars.
Varik. Stars, lights. It's both the same thing. Eris, Varik, you both know these stars all too well. Every time you're underneath them, you just feel at home and in peace. And as the moon starts to fill the sky, eventually you guys, stop the caravan and you start breaking for legitimate camp.
Okay, cool. So we start helping. So I get off my horse. That I apparently have a horse. Don't know the name of the horse yet. We'll figure that out later.
It does not have a name. It was just given to you by the Adventurers Guild to do this mission.
I'm going to name it later, anyways. So I get off the horse and I just help everybody unpack. So that way it will make things a little easier for the parents to be able to get their children into their tents, so that way they could have a better sleep.
Okay. Oh, my stream just died again. Let me fix that. Okay, what's everybody else doing?
I'd be going around the caravan helping people make sure that like they're set up for the night and just generally assisting where I can.
Agree.
Same
It would
here.
depend on what time, if I'm awake or not.
You are passed the fuck out.
Well, I mean,
You are passed the fuck out.
You're
Yeah.
tired, sweetheart.
You're
You're
sleeping.
asleep.
I said depending on what time, though.
No,
Yeah,
you're still asleep.
You're still asleep is what I'm telling you. You are passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
This is probably the best sleep that you've had as far as you can remember. The best sleep you've had in a while. You are out cold. For the purpose of this, you are unconscious.
Okay.
Accept it.
He doesn't snore, but he does do quiet mews while he sleeps.
That's adorable.
I'm going to take a break from whoever I'm helping every fucking time that I hear them make that noise.
So in other words, you're going to just wander off from me because you're helping me, and I'm just going to get pissed off and go, Alicia, just go over there. Just stay over there and keep an eye on the kids. I got this. Go.
Well, I'm not just helping you. I'm helping everybody in the caravan. I'm making.
Yeah,
sure
and I'm
everything's-
just telling you to go and keep an eye on the kids. We got this. Because you're too distracted with the little child, with the little kid. Yeah, with the child. It's okay. Just go.
I will eventually like settle in near the youngins.
As a mother hen watches their chicks, you just sit there on the wheel of the wagon, gently petting idly one of the kids that's fast asleep in the back of that wagon. As you just stare at the stars and everybody else wondering, yeah, I should really help them. And then you look back and you feel that warm, soft, fuzzy fur in your hand and you're just like, yeah, but they need me.
Kid more important.
And the slight glare from Eris every time you try to move away from the children.
I like how the cat left without a single word.
I guess the cat needed to go to the bathroom.
No, I went to turn off the AC.
Apparently.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait. I thought you turned the AC
I
off.
already turned the AC off earlier.
And I said earlier, hey, it is hot. I'm turning the AC back on.
Oh, I did not hear any of that.
Yeah, neither did I.
That
Yeah, so I
explains
just
why
went to
it's a
turn it
little
off.
chilly.
Yeah, so I just turned it off.
I just thought it was getting cold outside and it was like leaking over to where I was at.
No,
Yeah, same.
the AC's been on.
Okay.
It's 68 degrees in the house. Congratulations,
Oh.
you're cold. Grab a blanket.
Hooray! We're rightfully cold instead of just insanely cold.
Yeah. And you know what's even
Wait.
better? You're just as cold as it would be outside while camping. You
Oh
know.
my
You said 68? You said 68? That's like the perfect temperature.
It is.
I have a Caxi in my kitchen.
Fantastic.
This
What is
Caxi
everybody
wants
else
Dr.
doing?
Pepper, but I'm out of Dr. Pepper.
I'm just gonna be once I'm done helping, like setting up everything. Just gonna go around, try to give people, like, I sort of like medical checkups, using my like mending to repair any like clothing or any tears that they need like that.
Yeah. You fix a couple of shoes.
Hey, let's go.
Tear some, fix some torn pants and some of the wagon equipment and tents. You mend it closed so it's functional again.
After we get everything, like all the tents set up and everything, I help the moms carry the kids to the tents where they belong, so that way they can get nestled into their bedding instead of sleeping in the
The only
wagon.
thing that I can think of is the fact that since Alicia is watching those kids, anytime you come near them, she just growls.
And I just give her a look like, "You going to growl at me again? You want to fight?" Not literally, but I pretty much give her the seriously look.
Friendship, seriously, look, yeah.
Yeah. We know each other. We've been with each other for about a year and a half. We know each other's dynamics pretty well.
It's more of the playful fuck around and find out. Gotcha.
Yeah. You know, like how we do it normally.
Varric, what are you doing?
I would say probably just taking a fat nap in the caravan that I talked it to Rain in.
So you were sleeping with kids.
Not with the kids, but same caravan.
So you're
I
sleeping
am
near the
part-
kids.
Near the kids.
I mean, he's kid size. He fits.
No.
I'll
Sorry, that's
try.
it. Varric is 7'2".
Bullshit.
Fuck you, polymorph.
What is that, an ant feet?
Okay,
Wild
so,
shapes into an owl bear.
So,
Varric's not
as-
even gonna sleep near me. I'm just gonna be sleeping here with the others. I see how it is.
so yeah, so you guys, you set up camp. You're cooking dinner and breakfast a little bit. Because some of you not going to be getting any sleep at all. The guards are going to take shifts. Speaking of, how do we want to do shifts?
I call dibs on last shift because I don't trust anyone else to wake these kids up with the proper care.
Okay.
Not even their own parents? Damn.
Well, of the
Yeah,
guards.
they have parents.
Of the guards, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say,
So
they're
the
going to be
guard, the guards are taking shifts. There's 3 shifts, and these are the guards taking shifts. If there's any civilians who want to join in these shifts, you are more than welcome to. But the guards are taking shift. What shift do you want to
Discord
take?
crashed for Fox again.
Varric is lazy. He did his one spell today. No.
He did
Varric
his
will
one
be
spell
asleep.
today. Varric will be asleep.
Depends if I randomly wake up or not.
Roll me a d20.
Who's rolling the
That's a
D20?
19, not including bonuses.
You do not wake up.
All right.
I myself,
Um,
like the time that everybody is asleep, I'll be making my own tent. I wait until the last second to make mine.
I'll do the first watch, since that will also give me time to bask in the moon's light without being disturbed.
So you're going to do the first watch, and then you're going to take the remaining 2 slots to be able to go bask in the light. Okay, great. Active perception check.
Okay. I got a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing happens. You see a couple of wolves in the distance, foxes. And your night just passes really closely. You go to take a rest, you contact some of the other guards. You go to sit down and meditate. See how they do. Okay. Alicia, as the night goes on, one of your fellow adventurers come over there, they shake your shoulder, and they're just like, hey, it's your turn.
We'll nod and get up to patrol the camp.
It's you and like one other guard. You both decided to take opposite intersections and just kind of like circle around as the night goes on. Active perception check.
15.
Oh yeah, again, night passes by, quiet. You see Eris just sitting in the wagon meditating like she always does. You see Laurel's tent. He's he's fast asleep. You do see Varik, like kind of strewn over, like they're laying on their back. They have like one leg hanging off the edge of the wagon and a wing behind their head, and you occasionally hear a little squawk as they sleep. So you could assume that's a snore.
I'm a bird, bitch. Caw-caw. That exact quote.
You see
Comes out of the
you see Rain starting to stir and wake up a little bit and groggily get out of the tent closer to the end of your shift.
I'll invite Rain to join me on the patrol, just so that we, just so we got some company, so they're not sitting there on their own.
Shadow?
As it is that I just woke up, I figured the walk might help me fully wake the rest of the way.
Oh, and it did. Because you realized that you were not dreaming. You're in this position. Yes. And reality starts to kick in, but then you realize the beautiful day you had yesterday. And you think, okay, maybe it's not so bad. Okay, as your shift comes to an end, you see people slowly starting to wake up. You can smell the sizzling bacon and the sausage. You can smell the cooked hash browns, the shredded hash browns.
You
Couple
make
of
me
eggs.
hungry.
There's hash browns in medieval fantasy. Damn.
They've always had hash browns in medieval fantasy. That's why it's called shredded hash browns. It's shredded
Yeah,
potato.
Just a potato product cooked in oil.
Yeah.
Potato.
Yeah.
And potato.
Yeah. You all start
Yeah,
waking up to the
potato, tomato.
sounds and smells of good morning food. What do you do?
I just gonna immediately start working on getting everything back in the caravan.
Are you gonna eat?
I'll lead on the way.
Okay.
I want to let everybody else have their food first.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep following Alicia around.
I'm going to get a plate, and the biggest plate that I can find, and I am going to just stack the hell out of it and give it to Rain. I'm not offering this time. I am giving it to the Tabaxi child.
You just kind of sit there on this fucking chair, and people are cracking open some cans of some processed food from the West, rations and fruit, vegetables, and then while you're just kind of sitting there, just kind of basking in the moment, Alicia walks up to you and just flops a giant plate of like eggs, bacon, sausage, hash browns, some little bit of fruit and vegetables, just right there in your lap with no warning.
I'm just gonna look down at the plate and look back up at Alicia like about 3 times.
The third time that you look up, I am already like 8 feet away, walking away to get my own plate.
I walk by Rain and I'm like, she wants you to eat that. I suggest not fighting and just eating it. She gets cranky when people don't eat what she gives them.
I'm going to nod hesitantly and just slowly start eating.
As the day goes on, the morning coming to an end, people are packing up, they're finishing their food, and you start getting back on the track. Varik and Eris, give me like a perception check.
Oh no.
Shadow, roll me a d20 and tell me what you get.
6. I am not awake. The children plucked my feathers to make a pillow, and yet there was no pillowcase anyways.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Is this
got a
like with
what?
modifiers or just in general or just flat?
I got a
the
nat
perception
one.
check just means the perception, so the roll plus whatever it is. And you got a one.
Oh,
That's
With
fine.
modifiers.
That's fine.
Oh, then I got a 21 with my modifier.
21?
Did I-
Cool.
yeah.
Fantastic. Great. So as you guys are getting food, you both notice towards the end of the line, because you're both are walking up towards it to go get food in the morning, before it's all packed away. Everything else is already gone. The tents, the bedrolls, they're already packed up. People are just closing up dinner, breakfast. Some
So
people...
I get to get food.
Yeah. You're already sitting in your wagon eating food.
Hey.
Yeah, the kitchen had already been closed down. You're good. These are people just getting leftovers from like the table. You see an elderly man with snow-like hair, kind of hunched over, holding onto a cane, as this young woman holds 2 plates in one hand, and gently the old man sets a little bit of food on it in front of you guys, just for the both of them, and they just kind of make along their way. The small child with dirty brunette hair, not looking over the age of 8 years old, and the old man, you know, they're both still waking up. Definitely, definitely look very tired.
I don't trust them.
You don't trust them?
Jack, just making sure you heard my roll, right?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
I glance at the elderly man, kind of just like looking at him, trying to place like if I noticed him in the caravan before. Just thinking.
And Varik, with your morning sickness?
I'm so sorry. I am struggling to get my printer to work. I needed to submit assignments tonight, and it has been refusing to connect after multiple factory resets over 3 days. I was not paying attention.
Oh, God.
You see an old man with a child. They're both getting breakfast, and they both look kind of tired.
Are they sickly or just exhausted?
You recognize them. You both recognize them. They've been with the caravan the whole time.
That's
That doesn't mean you
Wait,
can't catch a
I
cold
have
on
a
the way.
question. I have a question. Does the kid have only one arm?
Yes.
Oh.
Hence why it's holding up 2 plates in one hand.
So, Varik lets the kobold out of his backpack.
No, Fizz is not here. No Fizz.
I have an image for this.
I
I have an image for this situation. I don't think you
walk
understand.
over and I very like with a very soft smile, I ask, "Is it okay if I help you carry those? You seem to be wanting to add more onto your plate. I don't mind helping."
The small girl, she just kind of nods and hands it over to you. Hands you one of the plates, and the old man is just like, "Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. You didn't have to do that."
Oh, it's my pleasure. We're here to help you guys however we can while we're traveling. So I seen you were struggling just a little bit, so I wanted to help with my ability.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, darling.
Oh God.
And so I look at them. I'm like, "Do you want to add anything else on your plates, or is this all you want?"
She just kind of keeps her mouth shut and nods and like points at the bacon aggressively.
Okay, sweetheart, I'll get you some more bacon. So I put some more bacon on the plate that she's holding, assuming that the plate that she's holding is hers, and the one she gave me was the old man's.
They gladly take the extra bacon. And, they take their plates and they go sit down and they go eat in the back of a wagon.
I want some bacon now. Fuck you.
Look, man, I can describe food.
We have bacon in the freezer, by the way.
God damn it, Axe! I know that picture!
Can I just point out the old man's voice sounds like he might be Fluffy's kind-hearted brother, Fluffles.
Levels.
And you'll never
no.
know. You'll never know.
And then after they sat down, like I walked away, like I grabbed me a couple pieces of bacon and and I mumbled as I walked away, "Why does she show me them?"
You are left with more questions than answers. X, do
As
you
always.
take note of this?
I would watch how Eris takes note and conversates with them, and watch, but I won't participate, per se.
Duly noted. Okay.
But you don't take notes.
I do take notes.
Crazy. I hate HP printers. Go on. I need to vent.
You're fine.
Health bar printer.
Can't you just email the assignments to your professors?
Have you downloaded HP Smart?
I'm using their app. I've reinstalled it 4 times in this call.
I'm so sorry.
I factory reset the printer multiple times. The only thing I have not tried is wiring it directly.
That sounds like your next bet.
Yeah, I don't have a cable, and I don't know if anybody's open.
Now continuing. So you guys pack up the caravan, you start trudging along. You have a couple hours, about maybe 4 or 5, before you actually get to the city of Bin. What you doing in the meantime?
I'm keeping an eye on the surrounding area while also trying to figure out the meaning of the visions that were given to me.
Great. Hex, what are you doing?
Not much. Relaxing, watching everybody walk, nap, whatever. People seeing.
You, yeah, conversing with the gods of HP.
Dude, I'm pissed. This printer is less than okay. Before I get started, please continue.
Okay, what about the rest of you?
I'm just gonna be on the caravan, just
Okay.
riding along, watching
Rain,
out
Alicia?
for whatever might come.
I think I'm gonna climb on top of the one in the back.
The
Okay.
caravan?
Yeah. I'm just gonna climb on top of it.
Okay,
Just
so you're
gonna hang up
sitting
there.
Yeah, you're just sitting up there. Alicia?
I am on my horse following along with the caravan.
Fantastic. Nothing goes by for several hours. In the distance, you start to see the tiny city of Bin, slowly approaching in the distance. But
Talk about binge watching.
who's at the front of the caravan?
I am.
As well as myself with the supplies.
Okay. So is it just you two? And Rain, you take note of this as well because you're sitting on top of everything.
Okay.
I need perception checks.
Oh god.
So
Okay.
am I rolling 1 too or no?
Yes. Make yours a disadvantage though.
I got a nat 20.
Mine at disadvantage?
Yeah, make yours a disadvantage.
Because I am 30 feet away. Makes sense.
You're much further away, yeah.
Okay. 12 and then... Yeah, no, that's going to be
18.
like...
I got a nat 20.
18, nat 20, and what else?
That's going to be a 5.
Great, you see nothing. You're just kind of looking around. You see the town, but you pay no attention to it. You two, since you're at the front of the gate, well, in front of the herd, you see in the distance the town of Bin. Bin, relatively small. You can just see it like a couple specks, and as you get closer and closer and closer, it seems much darker than normal. And closer and closer. Now, a couple hours away, maybe 1 or 2. You see wisps of black smoke in the air.
Alright, I'm gonna just call for the caravan to stop.
I motion as well with them to stop.
It comes to a stop. Oh, she DC'd again.
She stopped.
Yeah, she stopped. Yeah. She indeed has stopped. Yeah. Welcome back.
Oh, hey, she started again.
My
Fantastic.
Discord hates me. I don't know why.
It's fine. Okay, so you're sitting there. The whole caravan just abruptly comes to a stop, and you get people wondering what's going on. Like, why are we stopping?
So I turn around looking for the other guards, motioning them to come over to me so that way we don't freak out the refugees. And as soon as they all get close, I'm like, I see black pillars of smoke coming from the city.
Hey, Jack.
Yes.
Since the caravan did stop and I am on top and I don't know what's going on, I'm just going to run across the top of the caravan basically to the front.
You have to jump between wagons and so on and so forth. So I'm going to need a couple athletics checks from you.
Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics, whatever.
Why did he
More.
just fly over?
That's Varik who can fry.
Varik could.
Oh,
I not
my
bad.
bad.
Ryan, we'd have a
I thought it was the wrong. I was thinking of the wrong person.
If the Debaxi's randomly
First-
flying, you have bigger issues.
Yeah. The first roll was a 17.
Okay.
The second roll, again without bonuses, is 18.
Okay.
The third roll ends up being a 6 with bonuses. That would be 8.
Okay, so you start. You get up where you are. You see everything stalled. You see the guards up ahead, and you get a shiver down your spine. And it makes you very unsettled, but you feel ready for action. You get up, you bound between the carts, so on and so forth. Carefully not stepping on anybody as you just kind of like acrobatic your way through all this, like 20, 30 carts. And eventually you get up to the Reels cart, and you just fall into the back of it. Like you're hopping around smooth, doing cartwheels, so on and so forth, balancing on little tiny bits, and then somebody just leans their head up a little bit, and you kind of kick the back of their head,
Oh
and
no!
you just fall face first into the back of his cart.
I'm still young. It makes sense. I was trying to be a hot shot and I fucked up at the end.
Like,
Yeah,
hey, you okay?
yeah. You
I
just
just kept
feel
trying to like
loud.
pump him up.
You hear a loud crash, and you just feel like a giant weight hit your car, and it spooks the horses a little bit, and you're just like, you calm them down.
I glance over, I'm guessing, because we all heard the loud crash.
It wasn't necessarily loud, but but given the fact you are like 5 feet next to it, yeah.
This is the cart that Varik is in too, right?
They're at the front, so I don't know if you're up there. But you did see him jump over
Oh.
you.
Over me, okay.
Well,
I'll be making sure to hop on over to his locale and make sure he didn't just, face plant his snout into his head. Make sure he didn't just die.
No, he's relatively fine.
Making sure
The person he kicked, on the other hand, is a little pissed.
Well, undoubtedly, I'm gonna make sure they're both okay.
Yeah, they're both.
I just glance over, check, make sure it looks like everybody's okay. Go back to the guards and explaining to them that the town is dark. There is pillars of smoke coming from the town.
The real, you
I
can
have a
hear
bad
this.
feeling.
You can hear this. Elisa, you're up there. Everybody is now up there, so almost everybody can hear this conversation.
And I'm like, I have a bad feeling about this, and I don't think we should let the caravan continue to the city until we are able to investigate it to make sure that it is safe for them to get there.
Real quick, while the I guess you can help the Tabaxi, like recover. Make sure that he's doing okay. He's okay, if he hurt himself.
I'm probably just going to shake it off and then tell the person I kicked in the back of the head, sorry.
All right. And then after that, I'm just gonna reach into the actual caravan for my sword and shield because, like hell, I'm gonna see fire and not go towards it.
Okay. So at this point, you start gathering a party to go investigate the city. Who all is going?
I'll go
Well-
to the guard. Like, if you guys are going out there, I'm going with you.
I have
Out
a
of curiosity.
question before. So you know how I have the spell Sanctuary?
Mm-hmm.
Will that cover the full caravan if I go, and like will it stay up if I go to the city with them, or would I need to stay with the caravan if I cast it?
Let's see here.
Sanctuary was a 5-foot.
I thought it was
So-
just. I thought it was
That's
just
Sanctuary,
itself,
it's a touch-
not others.
No, it's 30 feet range, and it's for a creature in that range. So it doesn't cover every.
Bonus
It covers a
action to
creature.
cast. Yeah, it targets a creature and stays within that 30 feet range.
So yeah, once you pass 30 feet,
Now, if
think.
that person that it is casted, now if that thing in which it is moving, no, the sanctuary is a stationary spell. It's not going to move, and it only lasts 1 minute. This is going to take you more than 1 minute to get there and back.
Okay.
My curiosity is
Good
going
question.
to take the better of me. So I'm going to go with.
You see this young tabaxi that just crashed into the back of your cart and just like, I want to go.
I'm like,
So
are you sure about that? Like, you're pretty young to be seeing like battle.
You see a couple kids seeing him. They raise their hand. We want to go too.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
I like-
no. Let's all find a place for you guys to settle for a bit, so that way we could go investigate something. You guys stay here with your parents.
I
So-
nudge Alicia on the shoulder. You should toss them the rope again.
Oh my god.
Distract the kids with more tug of war.
You know what? I am actually going to I'm gonna like pull the rope out, hold it up for the kids, and I'm going to say, if you'll play tug of war while we're away, whichever team wins 2 out of 3, I'll put on a magic show for you when we get back.
I have another
Magic
question.
show? Magic? You can do magic?
Oh no.
Okay, so with them asking that, I am going to just to kind of give them a taste. I'm gonna go into my ring
Oh, no.
for just a moment.
You just poof
Into
out
my
of
ring and back
existence.
out.
You just poof out of existence, just to poof right back a few seconds later. Everyone sees this, by the way. You just fucking vanish, and all that falls to
Calm
the ground
down,
is just a
Frodo.
little metal object.
And I just facepalm because I've seen this trick many times.
The kids seeing this, their eyes just go big and bug, and they're just like, "Where'd you go?"
I have question.
Yes.
Is there like a thick, like a dense thicket or like a small cave we could
No.
have the caravan? Damn.
No, you're on open road, nothing but fields.
Should we leave some of the guards in the back to protect the caravan, just in case?
Well, yeah, we're gonna leave the the actual NPC guards to protect the caravan, but I just wanted to make sure that they were like covered while we go.
Yeah, you'll leave the other guards behind. So who's going?
Obviously, I am because I'm the one that warned everybody.
I am as well, because people need help.
My curiosity literally takes the better of me and wants to go.
You're just a cat.
You have
Can't-
to ask them.
May I go with you?
I'll allow it.
I would prefer they did, so I can keep an eye on them so that nobody tries to threaten them.
The one that threatened them is coming with us.
You can never be too careful.
Farik, are you going?
Yes, for equal.
Pretty sure
Company.
the mama wolf would have gave somebody else a stern talking to if they try to mess with the little child, the child over here that wants to go with us.
Sassy mom number 1.
I just gonna ask the guards, like, be sure to want this kid to come with us. Like, he seems pretty frail right now.
Look,
I'm literally going to pull out my quarterstaff and orb and hearing all this and just be like, look, I still have some tricks up my sleeve.
Orb.
look. If the kid
It's my
wants to
focus.
join us, I'm not going to stop them. But if they become a liability, I will send them back.
I just do like a sigh, like, all right, kid, just stick by me. I'll try to keep you safe,
Nah, I'll stick by Alicia, thank you.
as you will.
Damn.
Okay, the second I get an opportunity that Rain isn't like looking right at me, I'm going to like stick my tongue out and just at.
I just flick Alicia in the ear, just slightly, like, behave, and then get on my horse, and I'm like, alright, let's go. We're burning daylight.
You guys take over the horses, and you all start riding to the city. You're there because you're not tied down by the actual wagons and so on and so forth. You get there relatively quickly. You get there within a couple of minutes. And yes, the city was indeed on fire. The city is blackened to a crisp. There is just ash flowing in the wind. There's a little bit of smoke still wafting into the air. And it does not look like anybody is in town.
Oy vey. This poor city.
Are there like any bodies on the floor? Like any sign of?
Are you actively looking for this?
I'm gonna see what I can like find, like that. Any sign of like what kind of struggles there were, etc. Like bodies on the floor.
Okay. If you're looking for like struggles and such, give me an investigation check.
All right. 8 plus. It's just an 8.
Just the name. You don't see too terribly much. The roads are a little muddy. Even though it hasn't rained. And you're not exactly seeing anything in terms of bodies.
Okay.
Anybody
So-
asking for something else?
So, place is in smoke. Last thing I remember is something burning.
It does look like this fire happened a while ago. Not today.
You
but maybe a day and a
said
half ago.
you said that the roads were muddy, but it hasn't rained. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to check to see if it like became muddy because of blood?
Investigation. Or survival, whichever's higher.
Alright, hold on, give me a second to look.
Yeah, I would be able to do whatever the survival check.
Survival is higher with a +3, so. I got a 9.
Plus the 3.
Yeah,
So 12?
yeah.
You kind of get off your horse, you get down, you take some of the mud in your hands. It's a little bit more of dried mud, so it looks like it's been dried out just a little bit, so it still holds a little bit of that moisture. It doesn't have an irony or coppery smell to it. It doesn't seem reddish in any form. It's just water.
Interesting. Okay.
Is there anything familiar about this scene to me?
In what regards?
Oh, smoldering city.
I mean,
smoking
I would be the
ruins.
same boat as you, Alicia.
So while there are similarities, you can almost guarantee it's not caused by the same thing. What caused it, you don't know.
Okay.
And that goes for the both of you. But but for Rain, you saw a single house, not a city.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like tell them, all right, we need to see if there's any survivors, anybody around that can let us know what happened. So,
If there would be survivors from the last time I've been in the city, we would need to see if we could find the church.
all right, place to start.
Varik, are you doing anything?
Following along, taking it all in. There's not very many pieces of the puzzle just yet, even though the picture is drawn in front of us. So is there a windmill nearby, by chance?
Give
High
me a
points of the
perception
town.
check.
Perception. Phenomenal. If I need to look up across the city even, I might even
Fly up.
fly up just a dozen or so feet.
If you're going to be flying up, make it with advantage.
Perception with advantage. Fuck.
You
4 to
guys.
1 for a fat 8.
Okay, you guys just see Varik. He's just kind of standing there, and suddenly he just flaps his wings, and he flies into the air. Rather hastily, I might add. And you look around, and what'd you get again?
8.
8. The whole
What's-
city, it looks like it has been scorched. You see burnt trails in the dirt. You look at windows busted out. There's no part of the city that has been untouched by flame. The city is completely ashen. You do, in the distance, on the edge of town, right next to what seems to be a large building, probably either a capitol building or a place of importance,
Hello,
a
Crispy.
yeah, a little crispy, a little overdone. It has exactly a windmill on the top of it, as if it was some type of observational tower, and it is faintly spinning due to the gentle breeze. And while that seems familiar, you do recognize it, but something feels off.
It's almost like there shouldn't be a building attached to a windmill.
More like it was on. They built it on top of the building.
Yeah, but rain.
That's all you saw was a windmill. You didn't see anything else. You just got a close-up pan of the windmill.
With the building that it's built on top of?
No, all you got was like, it's like a picture. You didn't see anything besides the upper half of the windmill.
Oh, okay. But when I flew up, okay.
Yeah, when you flew up, you see it's attached to a building.
Okay. And the building is of architectural importance compared to this city, it seems.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a rather large building.
Okay. Well,
It's
Varik,
just due
flap,
north.
flap, in the air, slowly descends, and will relay these words. Everything is burnt, but I might actually ask, instead of looking for a church first, there seems to be a capitol building of sorts to the north. Might be worth looking there first. I have a hunch.
Well, I'm never one to disregard a hunch. I say we'll go ahead and go over there. And if we can't find anything, we will head to the church and see if we can find anything there afterwards.
I nod in agreement. Quickly nod in stressful agreement. And follow along.
Alright. I'll say personally, I feel like people might go to the church, but let's go with your hunch. Stick together. We don't know what lies ahead.
Agreed. Stick together.
Okay. So I take it you all just head up a little north to the big building.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. You get up there, and Alicia and Eris, you know this. This is the adventurer building of the town. This is the Adventurers Guild. You get in there. You go up to the building, and it looks like it was painted black, but it stands fine. Like, you can tell that it's been burnt, like, to a crisp, but for some reason it is structurally sound. All the buildings are. They're structurally sound, but yet burnt to a horrific crisp.
Well, that's suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You said all the buildings look like they've been black and burned to a crisp, but they're standing up.
Yeah.
Like they're not like falling apart or anything. It's just
they're just they are structurally sound. Or at least so they look.
I'm not scared to knock on the door.
Do you approach the building?
I approached the building, but instead of opening the door, I just like drag my hand along, like, to kind of get a feel of the soot, trying to see if it like feels different than normal soot
Feels
from
like
fires.
soot. Feels
On
like soot.
contact, the city crumbles.
It feels like soot, and you walk up there, the boards creak. Feels like soot. But yet, firm.
I'm gonna try to see if the door opens.
Door opens.
Okay. Well,
A bit of ash
let's go
falls
in.
down, but that's about it.
Okay. Guess we'll see if anybody's inside. I cautiously walk in, sword unsheathed and shield up.
Okay.
Trying to see what I can see, like...
Give me a perception check. Who's following
Alright.
suit?
I will also follow suit.
21.
I am going to. Actually, I have a question before I do this. Can I use my mace as like a light source for like my cantrip?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast light on my mace, so that way it gives us some light in the building.
Okay. You go to cast a light on your mace, and it shines a very bright yellowish white light on it, illuminating the area around you and the inside of this black and charred building. Even the inside is completely blackened and charred. And the light goes from that yellowish white to a very dark and sickly green.
Well, that's definitely not good.
Where is everybody right now?
I'm the first one to step in.
Okay, so you're in the middle of the room.
I'm at the doorway. I'm
You're
at the doorway.
Okay. Where's everybody else?
I would imagine. Oh, you first.
I am standing behind Eris, and I'm pulling my quarterstaff out.
Rain?
Yeah. I mean, I was standing by Alicia, so I would naturally watch the light turn from yellow to green, would I not?
Yeah. Varik?
Close eye over my back, following in last.
Okay. I want everyone to roll me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Fuck.
Also, I got 21 for the perception. Anything else?
I'll tell you in
from
just
that?
one moment.
Sounds good.
I
Oh,
got a-
fuck.
16 with my modifier.
Wow, I cannot roll for shit. Flat
I
10.
rolled a net 1.
Oh,
I have
no.
an 18. I have rolled an 18.
Okay, so give me one second. Everyone's shouting numbers at me. Eris, what do you have?
I got, with my modifier, I got a 16.
What'd you roll?
13.
Okay. Okay. Barik, what'd you get?
10 flat.
What'd you roll?
4.
You
4.
rolled a 4? Okay.
Mm.
You have a +6 to your wisdom?
I have a +4 wisdom mod and proficiency in saving throws.
Gotcha. Okay. That that's fair. Okay. Alicia?
Now 1.
What is it after the nat 1?
For the after.
Yeah, what's your math? Like, do you have any proficiencies or anything like that for the wisdom saving throws?
Oh no, my wisdom's 10.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh wait, no. It is a saving throw. +2, so 3.
Great, gotcha. Rain,
I rolled a 18.
you rolled an 18. Okay, do you have any pluses or minuses to that?
No, I've already added the plus. I only have
So
like
what
a
did you
plus
roll?
1. I rolled a
17?
17.
Okay. 17. And L'Oreal.
Nat 1 plus 3, so 4.
Fantastic! Thank you guys for that.
Doesn't sound fantastic.
I'm scared.
Just leave the
I-
cliffhanger right here.
Fantastic.
I-
Oh no, I'm gonna give
I
you a
worry
little. I'm
for
gonna
the
give you.
ones
I'm gonna
listening.
give you a little bit more than this. Okay.
Oh,
So, as you step into the middle of the room with your 21 perception, it looks like, minus the fact that it is charred, it's completely pristine. It does look like people have been here recently, but you can't inherently tell how recently. Like, it looks like somebody lived there yesterday, but it looks like it's been abandoned for several years. The floors, you could feel the soft soot underneath your talons and your shoes, your paws. You can feel every bit of charred blackness is post-fire. The light just above your head turns green.
A sickly green.
Yep. The inside, black as night, but all you see is that soft, sickly green glow from the mace.
Can I try? Actually, would that even work? Would mending even do anything against burnt objects?
You cast mending on it and nothing happens.
Okay. It's a cantrip, so I don't mind using it.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
I'm gonna investigate Eris's mace due to the light change. See if I can't detect anything from that because it is magical in nature.
It's just magic. It's the light spell. Nothing really to inspect about it. It's the light spell, but something turned it green.
This is an Arcana related question outside of my skills, but is it almost like a grand illusion? Does it feel like I'm actually seeing what's in front of me is real? Like I can touch it and feel it, yes, but is it true?
That's a good question. Roll me a perception check.
With perception or investigation?
Whichever's higher.
Okay. Perception, normal. 23. Wow, 19 plus 4.
And you're doing something like more of an Arcana-based question. I understand.
Yeah,
It's definitely real, but it doesn't seem right. You can't tell what's causing it, but there was definitely a fire, 100%. But something.
But
is
the
just
way the
not right
fire
about it.
spread is illogical.
It's completely illogical. Almost magic in nature.
Magic explains everything, so that's what it is. No.
I'm just gonna like scream out, "Hello? Anybody here?"
Hello.
Just
hello,
'cause fuck it.
Hello.
Wood doesn't echo Jack.
I know this.
Wait,
It echoes.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Actually,
doesn't
don't wait. We don't
seem
have
right.
minutes.
I was gonna say, have any of you ever heard that kind of echo inside the building? That's the first thing that I fucking thought about.
From what you guys recall, the inside of the Adventurers Guild is typically magic infused, for various reasons. So for it to have a form of echo when it's completely empty is not uncommon, but for it to be empty or looking like this,
Jack, I heard you from all the way in your room.
good, very good.
Fox is being dumb. Can't think of anything right now.
Well, do you all continue to go inside and look around, or do you back out?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go in and just because I know what fire can do to a structure, I'm gonna be using my my quarterstaff to like tap at the floor and test spaces before I actually commit to stepping on them.
That's fine. The floor is super sturdy, as if it was built yesterday.
Would
Would
I?
I- No,
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Would I know where, just based on our experience with our own, guild location, would I know where they keep like records, job records, and that kind of thing?
So every guild is built every adventurer's house is built the same. There is the front desk, which is what you guys will be looking at soon. Because currently right now you are in the main entry corridor, which is an elongated hallway that comes to an intersection T. To the left would typically be the common area, to the right would be more or less the mess hall. In the middle, you see there is 2 staircases going up to an upstairs balcony. It's kind of hard to see because it's a little far away, not to mention everything's blackened. But this is from your own knowledge. There is also a front desk at the base of the stairs in between the both with a job posting board right behind it, and typically there is a trapdoor behind the main counter.
I go in, following Alicia.
As
But-
you all start sinking into the building some, you actually start to see everything that I just described. You guys were just a little too far previously.
Okay.
I carefully make my way to the reception desk to kind of give a look to see if there's anything that might pertain to what's going on.
Roll me investigation. What's everybody else doing?
Would I know what they normally keep in the hatch, like under there?
Records, supplies, booze, sometimes it's a
Booze?
crawl space for people to hide in, stuff like that.
I'm gonna check the hatch.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20? Okay, what's everybody else doing?
I would like to, with my herbalism kit, sort of scrape away at the charred wooden walls and see, is the wood alive? Is it fully charred through evenly? Is it medium rare where it's nice and actually still
it's-
real, or is it
it's-
black and well done?
Roll me a check. I forget which check that would be
Should
to
I?
test
Should
the...
Should I? Well, can I do this with my herbalism kit?
Yes, you
Wouldn't-
can do this with your
Wouldn't that be
herbalism
like
kit.
nature? Wouldn't that be like a nature check?
roll me survival.
Survival at a +4 to see
Yeah,
how
roll-
well done is the stake of a
Yeah,
building.
how well done is this
15
building?
with modifiers.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm just gonna look around the area for a bit, see what I can find. If there's like
Okay.
any signs
Hey,
of like.
I want to
movement.
use my,
Well, hang
I
on,
want to
one-
use
one
my
at a time now.
alchemist supplies. I mean,
One at a time. Yeti was talking. You're looking around.
Yep, just trying to see if I can find like any sign of like recent movement, any kind of.
So you're going to keep your same perception check from earlier.
What was my perception check? Oh yeah,
It was like a 21. Yeah,
I mean,
you're,
yeah,
you're,
well,
you're,
I'll-
a lot,
I'll-
you're on the lookout. Okay. Rain, you wanted to pull out your alchemist kit?
I wanted to pull them out alchemist supplies, and basically, I know this is supposed to be soot, but I want to see if I can't identify it.
It's soot.
That
I'm
It's
just making
it's-
sure.
okay,
I
let
mean,
me-
it's
okay,
magical in nature.
Okay, let me put it like this. It is indeed what seems to be a form of magical soot, but it is soot. That is what you will discern from this. It is soot.
There
It
is real
charcoal.
soot. Oh god, it's in your shoes and socks. Oh, it's between your toes. Now you have to get a shower.
It is
I just-
indeed soot. It's wooden soot or charcoal. I will say this. Given what you and Hex are doing and everybody else moving around and finally touching things, the soot does not stick to your fingers. You rake your finger across it and try and get your finger blackened, but it actually just flakes off and drifts into the wind, even though there's no breeze. And you become clean again.
Yo, Varik. I'm the Ash. I'm not feeling so good.
Oh my god, I don't feel good, Mr. Stark. Okay, so while you guys are doing that, we're gonna go back down the line here. You went to look for papers, Eris.
Okay.
You said you were looking for something. I'm sorry, what was it?
I was just looking to see if there's anything pertaining to what happened within the last few days.
You really don't see anything. It's just the charred room.
So like there's like so even the papers that could have been protected like in the
you haven't opened the trapdoor yet. I haven't made it that far.
I was looking at the desk.
The desk?
Isn't there like there like drawers in the desk? I was looking in the drawer.
Oh, okay. Be more specific.
I'm sorry. I'm dumb.
Yeah, no, you open up the drawer. They're completely empty. I will say that when you get behind the desk, it's very clean for a charred desk.
Well,
what does that mean?
That's
It's very clean for a charred desk. It's not flaking. The burn is even. This goes to Hex's question. It is cooked through. It could
It's well done.
It could be charcoal, but it is not charcoal burnt. There's a nice glassy layer right on the surface, and then it's evenly cooked all the way through.
No matter where you look.
No matter where you look, it is well done.
Yeah, no, fires are not even. They're wild, not structured.
I turned to Alicia and I'm like, the drawers are empty. If there was a fire, these drawers would not be empty. There would be some kind of paperwork still in here.
I'm gonna hurry over to that hatch and take a look under there.
You open up the hatch. And you look down, and it's like a good 15 to 20 feet down through a stepladder. You can't see anything. You can't see the bottom.
Would I be able to put my mace like hold it in to see like down, like see more of the trapdoor, like inside the trapdoor?
Yeah, you see a cobblestone bottom.
Is it burnt or is it like normal?
It's clean.
It clean.
And there's like nothing down there. No boxes, no shelves. Just
From what you're able to see, yeah. But in order to get a good view at it, you would have to go down.
well, I'm gonna drop down.
Helldivers dive into it. Nice.
Helldivers
nice.
dive in. As this is going
If
on, go ahead.
If I dropped my mace to like let it like not fall on Alicia obviously, but to give
The
so
light
that
will continue
way.
with it.
Okay. So can I just drop since I have my quarterstaff? Can I just drop my mace in there so that way Alicia has more light?
Yeah, like we'll just say that you casually hand it on to him.
Okay, that works.
You get down there, You do see crates. You see tattered papers everywhere. You see shelves half stocked or thrown around. You see a couple have been knocked over. There's a couple doors that look like they have been decayed away. It looks like somebody ransacked this place pretty heavily.
I'm gonna call up and let everyone know what I'm seeing down there.
Oh my god, guys, something normal!
But
That's all I can imagine.
Once I've called it out, I am gonna start looking through crates to see what's down there.
Okay, we'll get back to you in a moment. Roll me investigation. Okay. Rain, what is your character doing?
Oh my god, fuck this.
I mean, I noticed the soot isn't sticking to my fingers, which soot normally should.
All right.
I want everyone to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Again?
So, Jack,
Yes, you got a nat 1, I saw.
yeah. And for wisdom,
19.
17, 38.
Okay, one moment.
wait, wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save.
8.
Okay, so give me 1 sec. Alicia, you got an 8, but what did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay, roll 6. Varik,
17,
what'd you roll?
11.
Okay. Eris,
I rolled an 8 plus my modifier would be a 13.
okay. Rain,
I rolled a 9 plus my 1 would be flat 10.
okay. And L'Oreal.
Roll 16 plus my modifiers, which will be go to 19.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You may continue on about your time.
I'm worried, but okay.
Probably some kind of fucking illusion spell, and we don't hit a nat 20, we won't see shit.
Alicia, actually.
Yeah.
Roll me. I understand that you already rolled investigation. Roll me in. Perception. What's everybody else doing now?
I was going to head up the stairs.
Head up to the second floor?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna move. If I see her going up the stairs, I'm going with her.
Okay, you see her go up the stairs. Okay, Rain, Varik, what are you guys doing?
I mean, we noticed the soot isn't sticking to our fingers. I mean, it's supposed to be soot, but
Magic, self-cleaning
obvious.
soot.
It's not normal.
Well, yes,
Nothing
no.
about this is normal.
We established this.
No fire burns a building perfectly even on every single bit of charable surface.
And keeps the structure sound.
Exactly.
And all we noticed was smoke in the air.
Yep.
What are you guys doing?
Well,
I'm talking to them too. I know what you're doing, and I know what Yeti's doing, and I know what
Uh.
Alicia's doing. I need to know what they're doing.
well, we do have 2 rooms that haven't been explored on the first floor.
In the spirit of not splitting the party, I will follow Eris to the second floor.
Okay, Rain, where are you going?
There's nothing in the party.
I-
There's somebody in the basement.
It's okay.
Yeah, there's one in the basement.
I guess I'm gonna go down to the basement.
Yeah,
You're not splitting the party 3 ways.
Yeah, you're not splitting the party 3 ways. So as you go down into the basement, you see the same destructive sight, which seems to be the most normal thing about all of this, is the fact that it just looks ransacked. As you guys go up to the second floor, don't worry, Alicia, I'll get back to you. As you guys go up to the second floor, you look left and you look right, and you see nothing but doors on both sides, down long hallways that look like they were freshly polished soot. You can see the light outside through the windows at the end of the hall that are completely blown out, mind you.
Feels like an explosion happened, like a magical one, with
Oh.
how...
Okay, Alicia, what was your investigation?
5.
5. Okay, and what was your perception?
Wait, no, the investigation was 1.
Okay. And what was your active perception that you just did?
Wait, hang on, did I miss something?
I told you to roll investigation earlier to see what you found in the crates, and then I told you to roll perception.
Oh, that's the 5.
Perception's the 5, the 1 is the... Okay, cool. Okay, while you're digging through some of the crates and stuff, you don't hear rain coming down the creaky steps behind you. You're kind of looking, and you come across, like, linen, bits of ration, a couple of daggers, maybe, you know, just sorting through the entirety of all the mess. And you suddenly hear behind your ear. And it says, like, behind you. It's like whisper behind your ear.
Well, I'm gonna turn around.
You turn around and you just see Rain, like, finally getting to the stone floor.
I'm gonna go to that, like, to the end of the room that I'm facing now that I've, like, turned around.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna very, like, carefully take a look around the floor, the walls, crates, anything at all that's...
Same destructive mess. The real. As you find yourself coming up the steps and you get to the top floor, the top step creaks a little more, and more than it did when Era stepped on it. When you put your weight on it, it creaks a little loudly, and it snaps under your foot. Your left leg goes barreling through the top of the stairs, and you fall face first into the top floor.
Oof.
And next thing you know, when you blink, you're just standing at the top floor.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're just casually, like, your blank stare. Eris, you just see, you know, him staring off in the distance, kind of confused. You look back, and the stare is completely intact.
Well, that's
Varik,
pretty...
as you were going up right behind L'Oreal, he just casually walked up there.
So wait, okay, so...
Or by POV, you just walked up there.
But Ares saw me fall.
No.
No? So I'm just the only one.
Yes.
Did I hear him fall?
No.
No. I just turn around and he's just, like, staring off into space.
Yeah.
Is his eyes, like, glazed over?
They're staring in the distance.
Eh.
And then he looks like he's slowly coming to with a massive amount of panic.
So I tilt my head at him and I'm like... And I walk over and I slightly touch his shoulder. I'm like, are you okay?
I just look over like, I guess I am, but something weird happened.
What happened?
The steps, they broke and I fell like face first into the floor, and then next thing I knew, I was just up here, standing, like nothing happened. I think we might be having to deal with some illusions of some kind or some shit like that.
Interesting. Because I didn't hear you fall, and the step looks fine.
Varik, this is about the time that you're starting to get to the top floor. You're hearing all this.
Obviously it looks fine, but it's not what happened. I don't know what's going on here.
Sus. Everything just...
Sus?
I did say sus, yes.
Oh yeah, the most medieval term ever. Sus.
Don't judge me.
Hello?
This?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
The fuck?
Child alert! I pull out my 12-gauge shotgun.
I'm guessing that's just an echo we just hear.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
All
I'm just
right.
gonna-
In character question. Oh, I thought the goldfish box being shook was like an actual sound effect.
No. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but I want some now.
I made popcorn.
Oh, you bitch. Okay,
You want me to make you some butter popcorn?
maybe.
Or do you want kettle?
Butter.
I can do that. Give me a second.
Is that voice spiritual, ethereal, or more like haunting per se?
You can't really tell. It just originated from inside the house somewhere. Uncorporeal. It's somewhere random.
A sound effect just played globally. Got it.
Yes, you have no idea where it came from.
So-
Can
go ahead,
I... No, sorry, go ahead. Whoever said first, talks first.
Me. I'm just curious, is that a spirit, a ghost, an illusion? My dinner from last night haunting me in a nightmare?
You're more than welcome to find out.
Okay. How would I identify such a thing?
How would you
If
identify
possible.
it?
Sorry
You
for
know
loud
what?
noises.
Here we go. Well, the party will see Varik reach to his side. Behind his cloak, he pulls out two... Let's see, what did I write for the description for this item? He pulls out two carved cylindrical pieces of lightly colored wood that have been smoothed by use and time.
Oh no. Is this what I think it is?
He pulls them apart like a scroll, but instead of paper between them, you begin to see an invisible force holding stars, constellations together.
I get extremely interested in that.
Can I use this to see if there's a path to the afterlife from this location?
Oh. Roll me a d20. Better yet, roll me religion.
A religion check.
Fuck.
Oh,
If
my plus one
what?
alone.